was a boo-boo. Hit the wrong button. Oops. Yeah, okay, that was a boo-boo. Yay! Doing this for 4 years. Yay, that's one of the celebrations. And I hit the wrong button, so yay. Oh my god, yeah, it's the perfect start. The perfect start was something that began, 4 years ago. 39 episodes ago, and we didn't know how long we will do that. Maybe once or twice. And yesterday...
Well, personally, I hoped for at least 7 or 8 times. I did not expect 40.
Yeah, me
like
neither.
at all.
Me neither. Definitely not. And yesterday was the birthday of the group. So 8 years. 8 years ago, we started telling people about bullshit games and scammy developers and stuff like that. So a few of the games are still here, memorized. And yeah.
Most of them definitely deserve to be memorized. Like, how the heck it was on? It got on Steam.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
It's basically the same question that I asked myself about another game that I cannot... Oh wait, actually I can show it because a friend of mine made a video about it. I just have to find him. Yeah. And he did a video on it. We don't really post a lot of stuff in the group anymore for a few years since Greenlight is gone. And because there's just so much shit getting onto Steam since Greenlight is gone, we couldn't even keep up with it. So, yeah.
Yeah, and the group that dedicated itself to basically that kinda not up to Steam as well.
Yeah, there are not many groups warning about stuff anymore, with a few thousand games per week being put onto Steam. So the game that just did another boo-boo.
Which telling me that you're offline.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, now you have to
follow channels.
you have to refresh. I went offline. Yeah, I pushed the wrong button. But that was right at the beginning.
Didn't help. Still offline.
No, we're online.
Yeah, I can see that, but I have no idea why Twitch is telling me that you're offline.
Yeah, because of the time that it took to be online again, which was basically just a second.
Yeah, maybe.
So maybe start your browser again or something. Okay.
I have viewer counters again. So yeah, I'm going to take it as everything is fine.
Yeah, it's fine on my end. Okay, let me do something with you here, Rick.
You mean that thing?
No. That's fine. It's not too bad. Okay, so this developer, I sadly forgot the name because they also changed the developer name after they switched the game. Anyway, it started as Louis Umbra, and what it was, I can show you from Mr. Jacobs' video here. Oh, that was an Unreal 5 game? What? Okay, anyway. Then they kinda got caught that they basically uploaded the game that they took from itch.io, and somebody here confirmed that. Yeah, I can confirm this was a game made by our students and made freely available on itch.io. I hope the person who published this on Steam for money gets sued. Since this is the only review, the developers kinda got the info that they got caught. So, and the last price was €10.50 or something like that. So they uploaded a different game called Forsaken something, which, surprise, surprise, was another game from itch.io. So they changed the name to Forsaken LU. I'm banned in that forum, so that's also the reason why I cannot even post here anymore. Even though the game, three games of the developer and the developer are gone. So, bye! That took maybe... When did he post that? The last time, 23rd? Yeah, it basically took a day to get it off Steam again. Well, I reported and a bunch of other people, I guess, reported. But I just... when I have something like this, I just quote that, and that's okay. And Steam doesn't like stealing stuff like that. Even less when there's proof from somebody who was kinda part of the development. So...
At least supervised it.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, let's look into the game.
Umbra, or Levis Umbra, which is a new game. It's on Steam, and we're gonna play. Hold up.
So yeah, Mr. Lewis, wait, have to... Let's put that here.
All right, let's jump on in. Play a game, new game. Let's go new game. So all I know about it is it's a stealth action game. If you don't know where to go next,
It looks kind of like
right.
they just took a handful of assets and yeah, made a free game.
Oh, okay.
And put it on itch.
Oh, I look pretty cool.
And that's the way to do with
Avatar,
tech demos. If you are new to development and stuff, yeah, you do that. That's okay.
Oh, there's voice acting.
But they didn't sell that for reasons. So
but not those things. They don't take intruders lightly.
and somebody else thought, oh, nobody will find out.
Okay, so we can jump.
Yeah. Well, not that easy to scam these days.
Oh, it's pretty noisy.
Well, that's basically the thing with each games. Some of them not only look kinda good, but also have some sort of gameplay that you can sell them for. But they are free, basically. They are free games, either because of the assets or because this product would never be finished or something like that. Who knows? Million reasons why.
Well, I made a demo myself, and I wouldn't sell that because the quality is just not good. I mean, it is okay. It is okay for the few days that it took me, including learning Unity. So while learning, I made a tech demo with 2 levels, some quest items, and some items only appear when you took one item that you needed for that. I had a book in it where you had some text that explained you stuff. And yeah, well, 2 levels with a start. So I had a menu with start game. Yeah, that was all basically done on the weekend. So, but I made it myself. But with one of the kinda known assets, which is Unity San, and that's an anime female character, including all animations and everything. And that was used in some of the asset flips as well.
Oh yeah, she used to be part of some Unity assets flips.
Yeah,
and people tried to greenlit it.
Can I get underneath?
Yeah.
I can.
So yeah, the game looks okay-ish.
Will this lead me to no?
I mean, for a student tech demo on itch.io, it looks definitely good.
Right, so I can
well, they wanted to try Unity 5, Unreal 5, Unreal Engine 5, and yeah, that's what they did.
And again, they basically put it on itch for free.
Yeah.
It's not like they had intent to sell this game.
Exactly.
So you can just be like,
So
okay,
there's
it's
no
student
autosaves?
project, it's free.
Yeah,
Good to know.
Why
The schools
should
start over
be
again?
demanding of it?
yeah, exactly.
Well, that much. Not like you should not be
Manually
demanding
save
of
the
it
game from
because
pausing, sure.
they want to make that their job. So
Go F5.
you
Does F5 do
can should criticize that stuff. But you definitely feeling the different way when they ask you pay for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Roll is F5.
If you play a demo, yeah,
You can't fight.
it is basically a demo,
All you can do
and
is
without getting new updates and things like that, it might end
All you
up in
can
a
do
game
is,
one day
just
if the
walk and
students
roll.
say, hey, you know what, the idea was cool, we do have a base,
fine.
so let's continue from there.
worried
It's a
about
bit like
I'm gonna rush to the
Aragami,
next bit because
which
I don't know
basically
how
started
close to
exactly the
past
same
those
way.
dudes.
I played a tech demo
We're
also
out
from
there, so I'll
some
fast forward till we get there.
game development students, and it was really fun. I really liked it, and I was so hoping they make a full game. They already have part 2 out, so
Right, so he was supposed
yeah,
to walk, but he
they
wasn't
made a
walking
real
because
game
I
out of
already
it.
triggered
But the
it.
tech demo
I
was
see.
already pretty cool.
I get it now.
It had all the base elements,
We should
the base look
game
already.
save now that we're
So
past the
they
first
just
one.
took that and made it, yeah, better, bigger, and that's also a stealth game where you
See, that
kind
guy
of
can't
play
see me.
like as a ninja, and it has to do a lot with shadows and lights, and
I'm
also your
hiding.
costume
I'm not wearing a big light up
glows
suit,
or
that's not
doesn't
me.
glow depending where you are, where your cloak does, and yeah, pretty nice. And I guess this might end up in a game one day, eventually.
We'll wait for it to come
But yeah,
back.
like we said,
So
tech
it's a-
demo is
so it's a
okay,
stealth
but
game.
you have to draw a
All
line
about
there
stealth.
and say, okay, you know,
I'm here for it.
we tried, that's
Love
okay, what we did as a
We've
test.
got big,
Here,
weird
take
looking
it,
robot
maybe give us
guys
some
with
feedback if you
flashlight
like
heads,
it.
Of course.
And that's what I would do. I would,
Makes sense to me.
if I would make a game, I would make a real prologue or something like that, where you can play maybe 2 hours or so in a limited area,
Oh,
but get the base idea of the game and
close
maybe
one.
a look into the possible future, and then get feedback from that.
Right,
But
we made it past.
I would never ask for money, not even 50 cents, even if it's 2 hours. 50 cents would be okay for 2 hours, because some games, well, you get 5 hours and pay 10 or 20 bucks, so. I mean, the game looks cool.
Where's this guy about to walk to?
It's Unreal Engine 5, so of course.
Nah.
Oh dear, I'm dead.
Just think about that I Am Jesus Christ game, which is also Unreal 5 and looks like... It looks worse.
They had to try. They had to really try to make this game look
Yeah.
as it looked.
And the funny part is they had a render trailer
We need to go in here.
that looks pretty good, which was the reason why I even tried that game. And
I'd say better than the game itself, and not really good.
yeah, well, it looked
You're not
definitely
saying
better
that.
than the game, and
So it
it
doesn't pause the game.
for
so if
for
you
the
don't
fact that it was
save,
a trailer for an
stop it, you can
upcoming
save.
game,
I'm
it
guessing
looked
you
pretty
just
good because
die,
well, the
I believe,
trailer
so.
is not at that point wasn't a finished product, so
Where did that guy
you would
go?
expect the game to look at least as good as the trailer. It doesn't.
I know
Not
he's in here.
remotely. And some people even praise it how it looks. Seriously, it looks worse than a freaking Unreal 3 game
gotta figure
that
out the
was
pattern,
really
right?
pushing it. So,
So now
yeah.
he's gonna come back in. And that's the gate control there.
Well, Unreal 3 games had
So,
low poly models so
yeah,
that
they're pretty weird.
tried
It would be
to
better
look
if all the voice acting was actually in
high
I'd
poly
be
models.
Well,
super happy.
And I'm Jesus Christ
very
was
pretty.
a completely different thing.
yeah.
High poly model tried to look as low poly as possible.
Yeah, exactly the opposite way. It's what they did is basically when you have been in school or something and you did a project and it wasn't well that good. Well, at least he tried.
Right? There we go.
You
And
know,
this guy's gonna leave right
It's
on
like
time.
Participation trophy.
yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
That guy is looking over at
it's
those rocks,
the Olympic
and we
feeling,
can escape into the next room.
just being a
Nice.
part of it, you know.
Why does it?
I don't know how you say
So
that
we saved
term,
the game again.
but
Good
we have a
job.
term for that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you get a medal or not. You have been there, you know. You have been part of
No,
it at
we're good.
least.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, he got
You
us.
suck. But
appreciation.
you've been there.
He definitely
So that
Appreciation
means
award.
something. Yeah.
because we can't fight back.
Yeah, so well, the game
It may
is
as well just insta
nothing
kill us
that should
because
have been
it doesn't seem
sold,
like there's any
and
way of doing
well,
anything about it.
and it wasn't their own. So that's the biggest problem. It's not the problem that they made this themselves, put it on itch.io, and decided, you know, it's okay to sell it for $10.
Yeah.
So
No,
it is very
That
tense.
would be a
We're beginning
completely
now.
different story,
yeah,
and with a different
I'm
type of
feeling some
butthurt, and
intensity.
probably with less butthurt.
Man, he doesn't go far, does he?
but yeah, sad part is Steam likely doesn't care. Well, a day later it was gone. So
Man, maybe going up these stairs at all is just a
Yeah.
bad idea.
oh, Louis Umbra is even. They even
We're
took the
trying
name.
anyway.
They didn't even. They didn't even try to cover that. And another funny part, when you went to the store
can you come over
page,
here and look for
which
me?
obviously is not existing anymore, it's it showed Forsaken LU as the name for the game. Then they had a green. Well, they made a green logo with Forsaken on it, and on the purchase button it still said Louis Umbra.
Yeah, and it still says Louis Umbra here.
Yeah. Well, the review seems to kinda take a fixed view or so of the store page, because this here never changed. So, but yeah, seems like the developer is gone completely. They had like 3 games, and
At least for now.
yeah, for now. But yeah, well, you do shit like that, and Steam looks a bit closer, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It's gone. Oh boy, yeah. Wait, let me actually.
You know what also strange about this current celebration?
Hmm.
It's 4 year of podcast, 8 year of group, and 40th episode. So basically 4 and 4x2 and 4x10.
Yeah, it's super weird. I also just realized that a few days ago how I mean, it's not the exact date 4 years ago when we started the podcast, so
Yeah,
but it's the 4th year.
it's
So.
like 1 or 2 months a bit earlier, but we won't remember this basically.
Yeah. So here. So Louis Umbra is work in progress build from 2020, so it is basically done. And here.
Oh, so it's basically 2020 build as well.
Yeah. This is a 7-week student project made by a team of second-year students from Breda University working remotely from over 6 different countries. It's the combined result of the effort from design and production, visual art, and programming students working together for the first time. Yeah, for that it's fine. But they just updated it, so in 2023. But yeah, that's how you do it, and yeah, I mean, it looks nice. It definitely looks nice, and could be something one day. And you cannot protect yourself. You only can hide and run.
Basically like in Penumbra and Amnesia.
Yeah, kinda. and Outlast and shit like that. But you have more enemies here, not just
basically
one.
remembered Penumbra because Umbra at the end.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's one of the scams that just happened. Really freshly delivered by yours truly from Digital Homicides.
Yeah. Freshly witnessed, freshly reported
Yeah,
by some people, and freshly deleted from Steam, I guess.
I didn't even check the info why it was banned. Well, I posted something like scam question mark. And there was,
I wonder why you banned.
yeah, I wonder too, and for some reason nobody posted in the forum over there. I wonder why. I mean, I thought a million of people really needed that game or something. But yeah, funny. Okay, let me.
Mostly sad than funny.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
Oh boy. It's basically 8 years of Digital Homicides.
Yep.
I've been in university when it all started.
Oh, we were so young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Um.
Oh, come on. You're young as long as you're young with your soul.
Oh God, I hate it so much.
You're trying to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to my videos.
Oh. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a viewer now, I'm not logged into it here. So, how as a viewer, if you go to a channel directly, how the fuck do you find the freaking videos now? This is...
I have no idea, but I heard that YouTube have now podcast section.
Oh wait, okay, so I have to click my name to get this menu again. Oh, my head hurts. Okay. Then you go here. From a usability point of view, it's bullshit. It's so crap. Yeah, the thing is, because of somebody, the very first podcast is not existing anymore. So
I'm not against it. I barely talked at the time.
Oh yeah, well. But the second we did was already 3 hours long. Holy shit! And most are 2.5, 3 hours or so. The first was about sexual content in games. I was still in that stream group back then. So yeah. Most viewed actually, and we had one stream where we did a group celebration, and I think we had over 30...
basically precursor of that thing.
Yeah, that had around 30 views or so. That was pretty fun. I think that was the one where I played the Cumulator bullshit.
Oh yeah, you did. You played a bunch of old games.
Oh
well,
no,
shitty games, not old games.
Wait, that stream with over 30 viewers was the farewell, the Digital Homicide farewell, where
it basically we
15-hour stream
said basically we started with ideas what we're going to do and what we are promising to do. And because we had to do something, Well, I mean, group was silent for a year, and that basically not healthy.
Yeah, well,
So yeah.
without Greenlight, it kind of died down, and I was expecting a few people here today, but yeah, well, like I said, it wasn't really active at all. The last post in the main section was from November 2021.
What did you post?
That's a good question. I don't remember. Steam is working like shit the last few days.
A bit.
A clip of something. I don't know.
So yeah, we basically had this group celebration stream as well as our future plans, and right now we 4 years in, and it's kind of working.
Yeah, we're still here. We're still doing it.
Yeah.
That was from. Do I have a real date here? It doesn't show me the full date here.
It doesn't.
Nah. Oh, that was still just me without your cam back then.
Yeah.
Oh, that was even without a cam from me. Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have a cam working at this time as well.
Nope. Just switching through here a little bit. wasn't even with the new animated logo from Digihome. So yeah, funny.
For Digital Home, basically. Good logo, by the way.
Oh yeah.
You did well, if you're watching.
What was his name? Wait.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I can only... Oh, Proxicon.
Yeah, exactly. Where is he? Huh? Change his name?
No, it's still Proxicon.
Yeah, why don't I have him? I had him in my list. Where is? Huh. Okay. Did he delete me?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have him in my list anymore. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, that's really weird. But yeah, he made...
Common friends. Yep.
Huh.
For some reason, yes.
That's... Yeah, I don't have him in my list anymore. What? Yeah, you can send me his profile on Discord or so.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, he made this new version of our logo this year. This was made by him, and then he also animated it. So the animation that you can see down there is also made by him. So yeah. The burning pile of shit. The beautiful games that we had here. Oh. What?
All deserve the place in this firing bin.
How how is this still freaking on Steam. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously. This is absolute trash. I mean, yeah.
Ghost of the Past haunts you.
It looks okay-ish, but oh my god, I had so much fun with the moron of that company. When it was still promising, they even asked me if I make the badges for that game.
And why did you refuse? It definitely look legit, legit enough to at least give them some kind of answer.
All their fucking trash is still on. How is that possible? I mean, okay, it costs 79 cents now. They were all $5. But how the fuck is this even possible? I mean, seriously.
At least they not making new ones.
Yeah, nah, that guy was just so full of it. It's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
He was so freaking full of it. Oh my god, how is that still on? How is that possible? Seriously. I did so not expect it. When we started the stream and I saw the tower, I was like, yeah, okay. We was talking about games not on Steam anymore. I was kinda... Well, I kinda expected...
You had hopes.
Yeah,
and they were shattered.
I kinda expected this will still be around. Holy shit. That's the only game...
We're somehow still around. Well...
Yeah.
Exactly. Somehow and sort of.
Yeah, but I mean, and the thing is, it's not like their stuff wouldn't have been promising. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Pretty cool puzzle game, and
compared to previous one, yeah. This is in tower looking the best.
And the tower,
I mean compared to those 3 games.
The tower, but you can already see the performance, how shitty it is. But the aesthetics completely taken from this game. You can already see it in the screenshots. So, kind of similar style, color-wise and stuff. Yeah, for those who didn't get this game yet, buy it. It's fucking awesome. It will melt your brain.
With those colors, yeah.
Yeah, not just with that. It's a brain fuck from start to the end. It's one of the biggest brain.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest brain fuck games out there. Seriously, and there's a documentary about the developer, and I still have to fully watch it. But he kinda got burnt out by that game because, well, like I said, it's a brain fuck. And when you create that brain fuck...
Yeah, looks like he fucked himself really, really good.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell.
So, yeah. He's fine, and I think there will be another anti-chamber, but back then he said, hey, no, I will never make a game again. that was enough. But hey, it's... Anti-chamber is a really, really good game. The tower, by the way, this is the remaster. For some reason, it's completely different than the other tower that they had. Similar, but well. Oh boy. And yes, I have 2.5 hours in there because, yeah, I ripped it a new one. Didn't help. 66 negative reviews. Or 66 reviews, but I don't think there's one good one in it, so... yeah, no. And it cost $5 back then, so... Oh, no, there are good ones.
I saw one, yeah.
This game has amazing potential. Yeah, that's the thing. Yes. Yes.
In 2013, it was amazing potential.
Yeah, that's...
But not in 2023.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, not anymore. But they remastered it completely. So from the original, there wasn't really much left. Used new Unity. It was kinda cool. They had voiceover in there. It was not really an asset flip. So I don't get it. That's one of the things that I don't understand why they just made this, and that's basically the tech demo equivalent that I meant earlier. You have something that you can play maybe 20 minutes. Don't ask me about the 2.5 hours. I played different versions, and anyway. So you get 20 minutes for $5. That's not okay. 20 minutes for 79 to see if that would be something for you. Yeah, I could maybe look the other direction when it comes to that. But for $5 at 20 minutes and then there's nothing coming, yeah, no.
Well, it's not like you're paying $70 for 3.5 hours of Call of Duty.
Yeah, true.
Well, okay, Call of Duty mostly bought for multiplayer, but still.
Yeah. Why is this game still for sale? That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. Lol, just remember this piece of shit. Too bad I cannot post anymore.
Oh boy,
Oh.
Some other people also remember this game existed.
They revoked keys. That's always a good sign.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Why?
From Mighty Monday Game Bundle, I have no idea.
Huh.
I don't remember that site, so that one's gone. What a giant ripoff, yeah, no shit. Oh yeah, Dante was the name of that douchebag. Dante, and that's the sad part. Such a cool name, you know, and then such an asshole. I mean, they had a website where you had to log in and all kind of stuff. So they were more developer than basically all the other scammers, but I don't know.
Well, basically, they tried, but they always made it to tech demo level and just released it.
Didn't we actually make a video about them?
No.
Because I remember I
You have 2.5 hours. You at least played it for one of the celebrational streams.
I did a bit of digging, and that dude, yeah, his past was kinda troubled. Let's say that. Yeah. Don't remember everything fully anymore, so I'm not going into any details. But he's an idiot. It's just, yeah, he's
just endless that.
He's an idiot. He's a wannabe in everything he basically touched. So nothing in his life really worked out, I think. So yeah, but that's one of those infamous freaking games. God, so.
And well, it's not like we don't have some sort of progress. I've got IKEA Shark.
Day 1 is also still in the store, I think. It's also a game that was so... Oh, okay. That's finally gone.
And it was removed.
That's 100 times more a game, because that's basically finished. Well, I didn't get that far, but I know somebody who has over 28 hours in this game.
Well, I know that this game was finished, but the state of the game was so much questionable that I think person who beat this game deserve a medal.
Yeah, but still, it's kinda a game. It doesn't really work fully, but it is a
Okay,
game.
it was finished when it comes to it have started and it had an ending.
I mean, this was kind of promising. The story sounded okay, and yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, it definitely was promising. I voted for this on green light.
yeah, because well, it looked like a nice game, and there were some cool things in it. It wasn't completely shit, but
And people had to wait for till Forest came out.
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, was it removed from the store? Yeah, finally. Oh, last year, September.
It
Yeah.
was removed that recently?
Uh-huh.
Ain't it got suspended or something like that?
Game is a turd. I should have spent the $4 on beef jerky. Justice has been done. This is for you, Total Biscuit. Rest in peace. Oh no, that was... Huh? That was 2018. Nah, it's not off the store that long. But yeah, there was something with Total Biscuit. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there was a dispute with Total Biscuit and I think developer.
Yeah, they went ape, made threats. Yeah. Ah, and again, many of us have no idea what you're talking about. Well then, Google Total Biscuit, you moron.
Well, he's dead for a long time already.
Yeah, for a few years, but still. So, yeah. Why it deserves hatred to that developer? Well, because the developer is an idiot. That's why. Let's see, what is that? Is that still around? Steam is just...
Okay.
Oh my god, this game is still here. Oh boy, still $5? You got to be kidding me. This is absolute trash. Trash, trash, trash. There's nothing good about this. Nothing. It looks shit, it plays shit. It is shit. Yeah. Oh, did he rename? Oh. Oh my god. Seriously, he also didn't stop. I also had my fair share of fun discussions with that dude.
It was removed 2 months ago?
What, Gary?
I think so. That's the last change that SteamDB showing me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, then.
Yeah, name day one removed 2 months ago.
I think I saw something somewhere, but didn't really look into it. Huh? Steam? Didn't it load the start? Okay. What? You got to be kidding me.
Oh, what about Cumulator?
No, that's gone. That's gone.
Oh, okay. What about his other games?
The whole BMC bullshit team is no more. Yeah.
Oh.
Completely removed. Also for a while.
Did they start getting cringe from their own games?
Nah, they became a movie production company. They even sold merchandise already. But yeah, no, they have been removed, I think 2 years ago, so it's been a while. But that this garbage, I mean, they have How many logos did they make? This is another new logo. I didn't even know that one yet. But how is that possible that this bullshit is still here? Oh my god. It also kind of became a new game again.
It's still an early access game.
Yeah. And
oh boy. Valve definitely should have some sort of program to check early access titles. Specifically ones that older than 3 years.
they have 5 games still out on Steam. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I don't remember the...
That was a really quick logo of Cobra's. Wait a second. Ain't that old? I mean, really old game.
Yeah, they basically remade that. Lunar Lander, the original name of this game. And to be honest, the original from the 80s still looks better.
Well, yeah, it wasn't made in paint.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, it doesn't look like it was made in paint, but still, it definitely have that feeling.
Yeah, that's true. Paint would look better. Wasn't the logo there somewhere?
Yeah, there was, but it was like split second.
Come on.
And come on, it's still early access. And
Yeah,
it have mixed reviews. Looks like it ain't selling.
Nah, not really. 2016. Yeah, that's not
I'm
going
more
anywhere.
surprised that they included that many failed attempt to land. Specifically, failed attempt that looked like the demo should have succeeded.
I mean that's just a drawing of a freaking cobra. Like a kid's drawing or something, I don't know.
Yeah, and on paper.
Oh boy, it's Cobra Studio Casual Bundle. How does that even make sense price-wise? So you get all the games? Well, okay, you get 2 games. Oh boy, holy shit. Girl Amazon Survival. What?
They had that game?
Oh my god, the performance. Holy shit.
It's the stamp of quality of Cobra games.
Oh my god, this is can you be more a Forest copy than this? Wait,
When actually Forest came out?
a while ago. This alone, with the plane looking like this, and come on, seriously. 159 reviews, so around 300 people or so bought it. Oh my god, seriously. People have no quality standards at all. 0.
Well, it was really dark times.
Yeah, but some people are just, I don't know. So here's the Forest. Forest full release was 2018.
Greenlight campaign 2013.
Oh, that was
the
Forest was Greenlight too?
Yeah, and Early Access 2014.
Yeah, so it should show somewhere here Greenlight. But I don't know that from all games.
I think developers started removing Greenlight
Okay.
badge because of all of the bad publicity Greenlight had. And can you blame a developer for removing Greenlight?
Nah. Yeah, see, because I have a category with games from Greenlight. Yeah, the Forest. Okay, the Forest is a really good game. So Greenlight did bring out some good games. Another really fun and good game is Golf with Your Friends. That was also a Greenlight game. And I have... Hey, why does it not show the playtime here anymore? That's weird. Huh.
Undertale was a greenlit project.
Undertale, really?
Yes. I voted for it personally.
I voted for quite some games. I'm not sure if it was this. But yeah, that's definitely also with over 170,000 reviews.
Just Desert also was greenlit. I don't remember Stardew Valley. I think Terraria was on greenlight.
No, Terraria is 11 years old or so now. It's much older than
How old
Greenlight.
was Greenlight?
Hmm?
How old was Greenlight?
Greenlight, I think from 2013 or so. Or 2014. Well, the group started. Greenlight was a thing for a bit already. I don't remember it fully. I just remember that I joined when we had around 20 people or so.
2012. August 30th, 2012.
Okay. So yeah, a few years it was all good and fine, and then the scammers saw it and were like, "Oh, and yeah, then when Digital Homicides,
and then Steam got this direct program, and we was like, that's not even close to any type of surveillance we asked you for.
Oh, now it shows the time. So yeah, I have 236 hours in Golf with Your Friends. So yeah, I think that game is okay.
You think so?
Yeah, if I have that little playtime, chances are high that a game is pretty good.
Yeah.
What was the other game? Not Terraria, Starbound. I think Starbound was on Greenlight.
Oh yeah, that may be.
I think that was Greenlight as well. It came out 2016, a year after Greenlight was gone. Greenlight was closed 2015, I think, right?
2017.
2017. Ah, okay.
Stardew Valley was on Greenlight.
Ah, okay. But that's a really good game.
Yeah. The point is, Greenlight had much more good games than Steam Direct.
Well, we still had a way to kinda go into a certain direction if you wanted a game or not. And
yeah, and specifically if we wanted to say that the game is basically nowhere near what it promised, like it's not even a game. It's either an asset flip or something like that.
And the thing is, Steam is kinda the problem why we have so many asset flips and scammers. They just
take the money and look the other way.
Yeah, besides that, but I think when all the scammer bullshit started in Greenlight, that was also a time where they just transmitted so many games in Greenlight that I think that was just too much, and Direct is just a shortcut, and then they take care of it later. So
yeah, just give us some money and pretend we didn't talk to each other.
But they did one thing wrong. It's still way too easy and too cheap to release games on Steam. That needed to be more expensive. Every game
definitely not. What it's needed, it's more moderation. It's much
no, it's
much more expensive to release the game through Direct than through Greenlight.
Nah, developer badge you paid once, and now you can just, if you have that badge, you can upload as many games as you want.
No, Direct is per game. Direct per game, Greenlight was as much as you want.
But you still just pay that fee for developer and then you upload your game. Do you have to pay for each game?
Yes, they
but not enough.
that okay, it was so many years ago. They stated that you have to pay for every upload with Direct.
I don't remember it fully, but I thought you just pay that fee, which is still too low, and then you can just upload.
No, it was during the Greenlight.
Well, the thing is, it's still too cheap to get your game on Steam. It should be...
But come on, it's not like some people, let's say, people like people with those simple games or people that basically have not enough money to spend on release of the game. The problem is the lack of supervision.
Here. As long as your game complies with the Steam terms of service, you will only need to create an account and pay a one-time fee of $100 to publish your game on Steam. They will, however, give you the money back if your game makes 1,000 in gross revenue from sales on the Steam store. Aha. So is it one-time fee, $100 per game? The $100 is to show you're not just uploading for fun, but a serious developer. This makes a $100 deposit. And if you make 1,000, you get that back. So that's also why they do those. Oh, we pull it off the stream. Buy it now before it's gone. Bullshit.
Yeah.
To maybe make at least 1,000, so
they could get
the 100 back as well.
Back. Yeah, and stupid thing, people will do that. There are groups that hunting down those games that pull down from Steam.
It's $100 per game. You were right. Yeah. Why does it cost $100 to upload a game on Steam? I guess that question comes from somebody who's a bit scammy.
Well, it used to be $100 anyway when with Greenlight, but it was one-time fee.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. But it's still, I mean...
If you're selling enough, you're basically getting those $100 back, and it's basically sort of free.
Yeah, and when Steam just kicks shitty developers off, they just make $100 anyway. So, and that's 100% for them. So Steam should be faster removing bullshit, because then you don't have annoyed users who want their money back with refunds and shit like that. So they should just be like, oh, wait, a scammy developer? Oh, okay, they have how many games there? Nah, we kick them and keep their money. Bye. But nah,
yeah, like... well, those games already was on Steam. They were presented, so so Valve deserved those $100. No so, question asked.
It's still too cheap. I mean, yeah,
depends
sure.
How you look at it.
Yeah,
if you look at it from perspective too much scammers and whatnot, then yeah, it's too cheap. If you look at the perspective that it was sort of better during Greenlight times when you basically could just give your game to publisher who already paid for it and release your games even with minimal budget. Then yeah, it's worse.
Yeah, well, we have more now than we had back then, so it's
We have a lot more shit one than we had back there.
It's not keeping the scammers out. That's the problem.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
It's mostly keeping people who have talent but don't have money.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It's I mean, you do have your one person studios, and they really want to make something. They might be from a country where you don't have a lot of income, and $100, I don't know if they have localized that, but let's say it's $100 everywhere.
I think it is.
That's quite
steep. At least when it was with Greenlight Feast, it was $100 no matter where you are from.
Yeah, so $100, I sure feel that, but for me it's not as much as for somebody, let's say, from Brazil or something like that.
Well, I feel it even more. Well,
yeah.
I mean, I feel it even more than you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, same for a country like, I don't know, Romania, where they make, if you make 500 a month, you're already having good income. So yeah, but then when those pay $100, they actually do some work on it, and they do want to sell a good game. They want to make a good game. So
they basically already spend enough time with their game to say that it's presentable to a world.
So yeah, I don't know. We just have so many shit games these days.
And again, we're still getting to the problem that Valve lack of supervision.
Yep. It just takes a handful of people who just play the games, check them out, and say, no.
Let's just remember the game that was released without XC.
Which one?
I don't remember the name. That game that claimed that it have like 6 levels, but it was impossible to beat the first level.
Oh, don't we have that on the profile as well? My God,
I think not.
Ball of Light or Light Ball or some bullshit like that. I remember the game. I don't remember the name. No, we don't have the name.
I do remember the game. I don't remember the name as well.
But yeah, you basically had to try to get out of that area, and it was just not possible.
Yeah, it was literally impossible. People had to deconstruct the game with Unity or Unreal. I don't remember. Who cares? With the game engine to to load the second level. And second level basically was a copy paste of the first level.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I don't have that. I don't think I have that. No. Is that still a thing? That was also shit. Oh my god. But that's also still a thing. Oh. Glowball, the billiard puzzle game.
Oh no. Oh no. That rabbit hole is so deep. Oh no.
Oh my.
Why the heck we even go that way?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's from Sentinels. Developer lied about having a brain tumor to his community and trolled and harassed community members that called him out. Yeah. Yeah, but still, I mean, 7 games.
It's 7 games too much.
Yeah, definitely. That bastard is trying to steal our gold.
Green font on blue gradient.
Oh god. Oh my god. You know, when the logo takes like 5 minutes to make, you know, that's so quality. I mean,
Yeah.
this is an itch.io title. 239. Come on. Seriously.
Hey, come on. itch.io have better quality titles.
Oh, that hurts. The pain. The pain. Last game was Glowball, not a billiard puzzle game. The fuck. Yeah, that was the last game.
Okay.
And you see quality when you see March 7th, one game, May 19th, another game. Yeah, quality titles. And all the same. All the
Looks
same.
like developers had a lot of balls and didn't know what to do with them. And those balls were virtual.
Yeah, you also need balls to release shit like that. I mean, look at this. I mean, bloody and cruel story of toys. Tell me the developer is older than 12 years. Seriously, this... You cannot make this as a grown-up.
Well, you can. I think I will make something of the same quality when it comes to graphic fidelity. But yeah, I'm not going to even show that. Speaking of selling it.
Oh god, this is just... Ugh. Gold Rush in the Ord Cloud. Uh-huh. It's all the same fucking game. It's all 2D freaking games. Oh my god.
They have strange gravity, so they at least downloaded some sort of tutorial.
I'm not sure if those are actual acid flips or... I have no idea. It looks kinda like a legit game.
I think it is legit, but
It makes it
yeah.
also sad. And that's the... Is this game relevant to you? Wait. Here. And similar games you've played. Scorn and We Were Here Too. How the fuck is that remotely?
Scorn. This one.
Yeah. I mean, the
Yeah,
game...
I can see it is practically the same thing. Just look at this graphics. Look at this art direction. My god, fuck me.
Yeah, and it's because it's a horror game. I mean, yeah, it looks horrific. So, yeah,
Things that looks horrific and mean horror.
that's definitely true. It's horror to look at. The Bomberman's nightmare. Or is it not a dream? Blow up the creatures before they try to kill you. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, I think somebody saw Bomberman didn't get what is it and tried to... Did he was chased by JPEGs?
Yeah, I can't even. Oh boy, yeah. So that's what we have been doing for years with the group.
Well, when Greenlight was active, to be honest.
Yeah. But hey, we did kind of clean up, and we had our talks and discussions with a few developers.
Yeah,
So,
and one of them basically always will be with us.
yeah, it's kind of impossible to not be. I remember one quote. One developer called us the lynch mob of Greenlight. I mean, yeah, we downvoted and commented on bullshit, but it's not like we told people to do that. We told them about the bullshit, and then they just went there and were like, "Hey, what the fuck is this?" Because well, you missed stuff. There were several hundred or a few thousand games on Greenlight, so chances were high that you also missed it. So we kind of made sure people know about them. And
Yeah,
since
specifically about those people who try to exploit the system with free giveaways, people who basically broke the rules of Greenlight and stuff like that.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of people joined the group, and yeah, if somebody wasn't in the group and posted something that I really liked, like, yeah, this game is shit or whatnot, yeah, they all got personal invites from me. So I think
I have no idea how I got into this group. I forgot it. I
I
think I also
think
was like 2 or 3 months idle in this group after I got
yeah,
invited.
I mean, like I said, I joined the group when we were around 20 or 30 members, and it was not going anywhere. It was kind of slow, and then I kind of went on an invitational spree or something. I think over 1,000 members have been basically hand invited by me.
Yeah,
like
and when
like
I got into this group, it was like hundreds people, maybe just 100 plus people, something like that.
I think I did the first celebration stream for 500 or so. Don't remember. But yeah, and yeah, then I just the
But
moment I
yeah,
saw
after
something on Greenlight and the comment was nice, I went to the profile or something like that. Or you could still invite people directly to groups, which is not a thing for years. So, but yeah, that's what I did. Let's see what Cumulator. Oh,
oh
that is
oh
still.
just remembered. Well, when I become part of this group, I was like, I was still really awkward in Greenlight, specifically in English speaking section. But then I just started to seeing familiar avatars around and usernames, and I was clicking and that man from the group, that as well.
Yeah, at one
Okay,
point.
surrounded by people who are active on Greenlight, and I didn't even knew that.
Yeah, we did download a shit ton of stuff, and I think some games didn't make it anywhere because of us. Because yeah, when you have over 1,000 people downloading stuff, it's more than, well, some people might not even have seen that, and we already downloaded it. So
Yeah, and there was some people who was also arguing
oh,
with the developers around with stuff like, dude, that's nowhere near release quality. Why are you releasing this?
yeah,
And Dev basically attracted a lot of negative attention to himself or herself with their answers.
that is that that did he change his? Oh my god. I think that used to be. Well, I don't want to say
That
his.
guy in the glasses.
Yeah, I don't. No. That this year was the main account. Um,
Oh, that's the. You wanna tell? You were saying me that this is developer account?
yeah. And I don't want to say
No. BMC Studio in comments.
Oh
That.
yeah, that's. Oh yeah, okay. That's him. Yeah, that's the dude. So just to get an update on those morons. Um,
Failures on
Simulators
Steam.
films.
Emulators films?
Yeah. Oh my god, when I see that face. I'm not saying the real life name because, well, he got the same name as a friend, so. Support us on Patreon. Oh, so that's him and his girlfriend. How can you be so stupid and have so low self-respect to be his fucking girlfriend? Reborn in late 2020. Oh my god, seriously. List of the best video games ever made. Yeah, Oh my god.
Wait, they got out of Steam in 2020? Only in 2020?
No, soon I think.
Oh, looks like they got
No,
together.
2020. Yeah, 2020.
Oh, that was
Not
was
soon
too
enough.
long.
Yeah, not
soon enough.
not soon enough. And they continue bullshit. So
At least this time it's not our concern. They're not making games, so yeah.
I'm in love.
For us, it's over.
I'm in love with your dead grandmother. Oh my, come on.
What?
Yeah, it's so one of their games. Twitter.
Moving on. That name alone already making me wanna question humanity.
Oh my god. Seriously.
Dude, let's just move on.
It's, I don't know, it's like an accident, you know. They buy the game. What? Buy the game, I have a gun. Okay, that's the last release from January 29. Come on! Seriously. Oh my god, and they work on VR as well. Oh my god, seriously. I mean, no offense, that dude looked like crap back in the day, but he didn't change one bit. Holy shit.
He
Still
gained
looks
weight.
like 16.
He gained weight.
Yeah, a little, but this is the best. This is just the best.
Let's just hope that their new game would be just as cringe that we used to.
Yeah, you know, the thing is, what I like and admire is that they're friends and they do all that stuff. That's
At
really
least they're
cool.
having fun.
Yeah, I really like that. You know, sitting together with friends and, I don't know, making stupid bullshit fart jokes and stuff like that and do what they do. But it's not quality to sell.
Don't sell it on Steam.
Yeah, I mean, they don't anymore.
Not
but
anymore.
I mean, it's cool. They do something. They're not, well, okay. Yeah, they run around on the street with guns and shit. But anyway, Canada, different story.
Plastic guns. So
yeah, that doesn't matter these days. You can get shot with a plastic gun as well. Happened in the United States. Canada is a bit more chill when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. They learn about technology and editing videos and whatnot. That's all cool, but keep it off Steam. Continue doing that as a hobby. It's cool. You hang out with friends. I really like that.
At least don't sell it.
We did shit like that as well with our. Well, my camcorder was like this big, so I had to carry it on my shoulder when we filmed skate action and something like that, like over 20 years ago. And yeah, but well, it was harder to make games, so we didn't make games. And my friends were not much into computers, so. But yeah, it's cool to hang out with friends, do videos, and I don't know, make TikToks and bullshit. But don't fucking sell it. Oh God, seriously.
I'm not going to sign down under make TikToks.
Yeah, no.
That cancer.
But this is the coolest. This was the best they ever did. Hire that guy on Fiverr and let him do the cutscenes and whatnot. That was the best decision they ever made. By far.
Yeah, definitely best $5 that they spent on this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And this guy got popular as well.
Yeah, definitely. For all the wrong reasons.
Well, all the wrong reasons, but at least he got hired a bunch more times. So for him it was a more than good reason.
I have 3.5 hours in that game.
I'm not going even to question it.
Yeah, well, it was also one of the most popular streams, sadly. Last played 2016.
I can see title card on one of the screenshots. Let's see that masterpiece.
Which one? How to kill Kim Jong-un or which one?
No, that one with Japanese symbols. Oh, main menu. Main menu.
Yeah. It looked awesome. If it opens.
It should be put into museum. People must see it. People
Definitely.
must remember it.
Oh, there you go.
And Canada must repent for it.
I mean, I made better drawings when I was 10. Seriously.
At least he tried drawing.
Well, at least they made this by themselves. 100%. There's.
Yeah, that definitely was their own work.
And another thing, I mean, Kimulator was their first game. Yes. So they still kind of made a game, not just like watch a shitty movie and then click a button and be done after 5 minutes or 10 minutes of stupid bullshit quality, worse than my phone back in the 90s had. That video quality and gameplay, like, yeah, click this button. I mean, there are games like that, but high quality.
What they try to upload, Dawn of the Dead?
This game, in quotes, this is kind of an interactive movie, but
yeah, press X not today.
Yeah, they did put some effort in. It's kind of funny at times, and no matter what, even if that was done by friends,
Beyond Two Souls.
I mean, this is fun actually. This is funny, and you have different choices with different outcomes, so there's actually gameplay in there.
At least they knew that you were making something that's going to spoof all those quick time events games and try to make it funny.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Too bad it's still the game filled with quick time events.
Yeah, but it's
well,
the cool thing.
At least it's not 100% less cringy than anything that BMC made.
Nah, but this. The thing is, this is done on purpose.
Yes.
And BMC stuff, they thought, well, I believe that they thought it's good. So the guys who made this game, they knew they want to make it as a parody. They want to make it over the top. You do have some pretty cool jokes in it. And well, there is quality in it. It works. I had no bugs or anything. Audio was fine. And BMC had nothing of that. BMC just, I don't know, took their phone, the cheapest phone they found to I don't know, one game was he was basically eating cereals and some other bullshit happened, and that was it basically. And yeah, this actually has playtime in it. It takes a while to get through that game, so yeah, a different level. And for $3, where you get an hour out of fun if you want to replay it to see the other ends.
No, I think it's actually was cheaper. Actually cheaper than any of BMC games.
BMC, the accumulator was also around $4 or $3 or $4.
Emulator, but we're not
Yeah.
remembering what it was cost for everything that they made after that.
Yeah, they had that price range below $4 or so. I mean, they were not that expensive at least, but it's still nothing worth writing home, you know. There was just nothing. Well, Accumulator was the most game they ever made. The rest they made themselves. Okay, yeah. That's the one thing. They didn't just take an engine.
They made them themselves. That's plus.
Yeah, but it's still 5 minutes. I mean, we could.
Who said that everything else about those games are good? At least they made it themselves. At least they tried to do something.
That's the thing. I mean, it was all done by them. There was no way to get the videos any other way than to make them themselves. So they couldn't just take a finished asset and just put their videos in. So yeah, there was effort. And that's the one thing that they made different than others. They released a shit ton of stuff, but it was their shit. At least it was their shit and not something somebody else created or just an asset from the store resold. So that's the one positive thing where I can say, yeah, okay, they tried to make something. It was just shit. The quality was just shit. I mean, maybe I'm too old for that crap, but I can laugh about fart jokes still. If they're good, it doesn't matter. But it was just cringe from start to end. You got cringe migraine. It was that bad, you know. So yeah, I don't know. Well, they're gone, so yay. But that's also funny. Press X to not die. Is this game relevant to you? Well, because I played Firewatch and Duke Nukem Forever, this game is relevant. I have other games that are movie games, FMVs. You had FMVs in Tex Murphy. What was the other one?
Well, Tex Murphy mostly a detective game.
No, that's a newer one, I think. Oh no, that's another one. Yeah, Phantasmagoria. Oh my god, so old.
Oh. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the shit that we had back in the 90s. Sierra.
We also can remember original Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, but that's not an FM.
Yeah, okay, it's not an FMV, but it's still a digitized actor, real actor.
Yeah, that definitely.
Well, besides forearms and centers and whatnot.
Yeah, he was definitely CGI. You cannot get the old one anymore. Yeah, here. Oh, they use the original Mortal Kombat arcade machine in the TV show for Last of Us. That was funny. Finish him! Fatality. Yeah, pretty funny, but yeah, it's you cannot get it anymore. Yeah, that was removed. Is that in my removed area already? Yeah, completely removed. So yeah, on Steam there's no way to get the original anymore.
It's not like there's a lot of way to get the original because of the remake and basically John Tobias already forgotten by the most of the Nether Realm. Was he John?
Oh my god. Yeah, we played it in the arcades back then. Ah, good times.
Or on home consoles. Like SNES, Mega Drive, and even PlayStation 1.
Serious. I don't remember his name. But yeah.
Goro.
Ah, yeah, Goro. Those were the times. I always liked Milena. It's behind you now. Oh no, she's here as well. Yeah, you can see that pretty nicely that those are basically actors.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, wrong direction.
And a lot of different colors ninjas.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, fun times. So yeah, having the quality they had with their games was just shit. I mean, it was 90s 90s style. They had one game, and I think it was in 2020. I think it was 2020 where they had, I don't know what the name was, a coughing simulator or some bullshit like that.
Oh, related to all of...
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, we always kinda questioned the parents and if they're okay with it. And they filmed it in their backyard with their whole freaking family. They were the parents and the grandparents. They were all in on it. I mean, seriously, what? I mean, come on! What the fuck? And yeah, with the games, I think it might be not too hard to find out where they live. Because, well, they filmed pretty much everything in their area.
Yeah, basically they filmed all of their suburbs.
Yeah, and simulator videos were done on their school as far as I know. And I have the feeling that those guys might have been bullied while they've been on school. But yeah. Idiots.
Yeah, they could be just idiots, and people were like...
Oh, I just found another game. Yeah, that's also removed. Is that on my list? Yeah. Goo Cubelets. And I have more than just one. Oh yeah, is that my shit game? Oh yeah, that's removed from Steam area. Yeah, and I don't have all the games in that list, but... Oh, you cannot. Wait. There's no easy way for me to resize. Do you also have that in Steam that you don't have the navigation bar on top everywhere anymore? Because I only have that... Well, when I'm in my game library, I cannot see the top navigation anymore.
I can see it.
You see it in your library?
Yeah.
I have to hover on the top to basically see the drop-down menu. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me see.
It's Steam. It's periodically broken.
Yeah, I never had that before, but my PC, well, you know my PC.
Yeah. You still didn't deal with that.
What? See, and now I cannot move it. I have to go back to the store. Then I can grab it. Otherwise, I cannot resize it. I cannot do shit anymore. It's so weird.
That's beyond weird.
Yeah. So this is my. I cannot grab it and pull it. This is. I cannot pull that fucking window. Okay. Anyway, over there, that list here, those are all the removed games. Not just shit games, also games that, well, stopped existing or had issues. Mostly.
Wait a second.
Yeah, what?
Oh, it wasn't changed to Redux. I was thinking, why you have Metro 2333 there?
Huh? Where?
In removed.
Metro?
Yeah.
Oh, down here. Okay. How did you see that? I wasn't there even.
I saw it before you started pulling up.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the regular version because it was replaced by Redux.
I thought they changed Redux regular versions with Redux.
Oh, it's okay. No, it's I have that in removed when you cannot buy them anymore. You still have a store. You might still have a store page, but you cannot pay for it anymore. So it's basically removed. So you can still see the store page for some games not. And okay, now it switched to never mind. Oh, one funny side bit. You could get Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, which is the DLC for Borderlands 2 and
3.
no, 2.
3.
2. This is the DLC that was in Borderlands 2. Was the same name. The Tiny Tina that you mean is not for Borderlands 3, it's a standalone as well. But this
They made those two things as standalones with second and the third one?
Well, the thing is, this came out, I think, last year or 2021 for $20. It was on Epic back then, and was meant for those people who didn't had Borderlands 2, and for a kind of introduction to the new Tiny Tina RPG game.
Oh.
That's why they split it off. And the cool thing about this is you can choose between 6 classes. So the free release, the Necromancer that you could get for free for Borderlands 2. That's a class that is included. And the only class that I don't have for Borderlands 2, the Psycho. And that's the reason why, if I play this, I'm gonna play it as the Psycho. The problem is, and I read that from a few reviews, and a friend of mine also said it, and he played a lot of Borderlands 2 and co-op with me, that this game is pretty shit. The thing
I can see mixed.
In Borderlands 2, this is content where you're already around level 20, 25, something like that. And here you start from scratch, basically. But that DLC for Borderlands was relatively hard. So I felt underpowered even when I played it back then. I didn't finish the DLC fully, I went into that. Well, you have to get into a castle basically, and in there there's there's a lot going on. And now it costs $10. Yeah, doesn't sound too bad, but Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, that's the standalone game. The other one is not, well, it does have a few hours of content, just like all the add-ons for Borderlands. But this is the standalone version, and I think that was the reason why they released the other game as standalone. Just to have a bit of a connection, but...
Yeah, like its own subverse.
Yeah, the other one is still explaining what happened in Borderlands 2 and stuff in the beginning. Yeah, I installed it and tried it.
Yeah, it also have a lot of characters from Borderlands 2, like the Torg.
What in this one or in the DLC standalone?
In the DLC for the second one.
Yeah, he's part of that story. That's why he's in there.
I think he was also some sort of quest giver.
Yeah, that's basically why he is part of that DLC as well.
Yeah, and he had, if I remember correctly, he had some dialogues with the party, like. Yeah. No, people! I'm totally nerd. I'm totally know how to play those games. I'm not some sort of joke who bullied those people.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's funny. So, but yeah, they kinda talk about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands in here as well. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands presents. It came out in November 2021. But yeah, for free it's okay. But it starts in, and that's something I will never understand. This game came out 2 years ago. For a few years, we have 16:9 and 1080p as a standard, basically.
Even during Borderlands 2 time, 60:9 already overtook.
Yeah, exactly. For years already. Well, basically the 21st century is 16:9. And this game starts in 1024 by 768. This was so fucking stupid. I made a screenshot of it. Seriously, it just makes no sense. So yeah, that was the first thing that annoyed me.
It's starting at 1024 and not 6.
Yeah, 800 by 600, like Dishonored. Dishonored for some reason. No, that
Borderlands
managed. That even managed to start even after I set everything, the resolution, everything to max. Closed it, started it again, and it started in 640/480. Why the fuck is that even an option? Why?
I don't know, but Dishonored like doing that things. I several times had to crank up the resolution from 600 for 400.
I just have that in Dishonored, and I can remember it from Dishonored. Every single Dishonored game did that to me. And the problem is, I have 2 monitors. One is 21:9, the other one is 16:9. And it spanned the whole game in 640/480 over the whole area. So I basically had 30:9 or something like that in 640/480. You can literally not read any text. It's impossible. The text is just blobs. There's nothing left. It's just, I mean, if you take a picture like this and blow it up to, well, I cannot show it, but to this big, there's nothing left. Because you can resize pictures in one direction. and that's smaller. You can never ever, well, you can, but the problem is reducing pixels is easy, but creating pixels where nothing is there is a bit harder. Okay, with AI these days and DLSS and whatnot, yeah, it might be possible to
It's still a bit harder.
Yeah, but it just makes no sense. 640, 480, hey, I stopped using that resolution mid-90s. I play with 1024 by 768 since 95. Well, okay, I was ahead of my time. Nobody could use that back then in playable frame rates. I could play Quake in that resolution. And the friend who brought it over, I was cranking it up and it was maxed out. It was running like smooth as butter. And I was like, is that the maximum resolution? Can we not go higher? And a friend of mine was standing next to me. If looks could kill, I would have died at least twice in that moment. He was like, hey, you better stop talking right now. I'm gonna hit you in your face or something like that. He was really mad because, yeah, well, my PC I think cost twice or three times that he paid. I think my graphics card cost as much as his whole PC. So yeah, I had a workstation graphics card with 4 megabytes of VRAM, and today
all 4 megabytes.
4 megabytes when other graphic cards had 1. And VRAM was well, today you just call it VRAM because it's the video RAM, but back then it was kind of standard, and that RAM, it's basically like using DDR5 instead of 4. So it was just fucking fast as hell. And when I ordered it, he was like, what do you need a graphics card like that? It was meant for 3D Studio to render stuff. So yeah, that card cost $500 back then. With inflation and everything, I think, well, that PC that I bought back then would be around $12,000 to $14,000 today with inflation. So that's how much it was. It was insane back then. I could have bought a freaking used car or something. Nah, I didn't. I bought a PC. So I had the fastest RAM possible back then. Was only from one company who could produce those. And it was the first RAM that was actually enclosed in something. You couldn't see the chips anymore, like you can on a lot of RAM today. But no, this was fully enclosed and the fastest possible RAM, and that was a monster. It was a Pentium 166. Yeah, it was a really good PC. I played Duke Nukem maxed out in smooth frames on it, and damn. And yeah, I added a 3DFX card at one time.
Okay, so $500 from what year? 1998?
Nah, 1996. 95, 96.
Damn it.
It's around
1996.
3 times.
It would be $958 right now.
Yeah. So basically, I already had a freaking 4000 RTX back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, my whole PC, that PC back then cost around 6,000. So yeah, it's almost twice in today's money.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the good Deutschmark. It was the German money, not the fucking euro that we got in 2002. I still in my head do the math, and still I still convert to the old money because then you realize how fucking insane some stuff is priced these days. I mean, come on, it's it's 20 years, and I mean, I know that you could buy bread for 10 cents back in the 50s or so, but yeah, well, that's a bit bigger span. It's insane what you pay for stuff today. Guess we're not doing giveaways today.
Yeah, not a lot of people.
Nobody's writing anything in chat or so. So yeah, 8 years of the group, 4 years of this stream podcast thingy. Well,
40 episodes. And this one filled with complete blathering.
Yeah.
That we had no idea what to fill it with.
What else would we do? Well, we did have something related to the group and stuff, so we...
Yeah, it was completely related to the group and our past.
It wasn't completely unrelated.
Hey, I said complete blathering.
So...
We didn't check invitations.
Well, oh wait, why are you transparent now? Why did you turn transparent? Are you a ghost? Are you even real? Well, I'm for once sitting here with a nice shirt, you know. Check-in for me was no problem, but how did you get in?
I checked myself in.
So, all right. What was the third?
Can't you see that I'm transparent?
Yeah.
I wasn't noticed.
Yeah, it was. Well, maybe. Well, it has to do with the background. That's the problem. The black background makes it more apparent, I guess. Now that our logo can shine through your shoulder. Ooh, spooky Lothar.
Told you I live in your imagination.
Yeah. Ah, so I'm talking to myself the whole time.
Yeah.
Ah, that's how that works. Haha.
Yeah.
And I have
that's just 4 years of going crazy.
But why the fuck are you just on the monitor and not... Oh no! Oh, you're here! Oh, hi! So, yeah. My Lothar is sitting right next to me. Oh. Kinda sitting, where he's floating.
Not just floating, and floating only up per torso. Nothing else.
Yeah, you have nothing else. It's just your torso. It's the only thing left. You're just floating here over the desk right next to me. Back then, we still called it discussion stream without the thingy in it, actually. Oh, we were talking about sub-services when what was the name? Stadia was still a thing.
Well, oh yeah, subscription services.
It was an upcoming thing back then, and now it's dead.
Yeah.
It's gone.
We outlived Stadia.
And Game Pass was in the making back then. So that was not yet a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Game Pass is just...
A lot of time passed. A lot of things happened. A lot of stuff we talked about, and a lot of stuff we need to talk about still.
Yeah, there's always something to talk about.
Yeah, I definitely want to talk about some specific scenarios. Well, not some specific stories in games and stories in games in general. And we also had several topics in mind.
Yeah, and just seeing how diverse our topics are. We had sexual content in games, subscription service. Yeah, well, piracy, reboots and remakes, retro gaming, Game Awards 2019, and Steam Awards 2019. We also do that every year already. It's also so crazy. Then we had stuff for grown-ups, where it was a two-part show because we didn't What was there? 1 hour 16, I think. Either I or you didn't feel well or something like that.
Maybe I am.
Then we had RPG games with Mellow back then. Oh, that's been almost 3 years.
Yeah, we had Melo like for 2 or 3 episodes.
And we had another anniversary edition. Why was that an anniversary edition? In August? Huh. I don't remember.
Oh, because it was maybe because it was 12th stream.
Weird.
But yeah, oh yeah, I that because of my exams, and also yeah, because of my exams, we took 1 month off.
But why did we call it anniversary? Ah, well, anyway.
It was 12 stream, so kind of worked, sort of.
Yeah, okay. So then we had Microsoft buys ZeniMax. Yeah. And they're still trying to buy Blizzard.
Yeah, poor Microsoft saying that they have no games. And Sony saying, bullshit, you have a lot of games.
Yeah. I mean, Blizzard Activision, I wouldn't mind if they would be acquired by Microsoft, because
only if there would be positive changes. ZeniMax was acquired by Microsoft and not a lot of positive came out of it.
Well,
yes, we had some good titles. And Fallout 76 had positive changes as well. But Todd Howard's still Todd Howard. He's still there.
That's the sad part.
Rage 2 was released. And I don't need to say anything more about Rage 2.
Yeah, well, Rage 2 is... But Rage 2 was before...
Bethesda launcher exclusive.
Yeah, I mean... Rage 2 was already not id Software anymore. It was still the name, but it wasn't anymore. But I think what Microsoft did in the background that we don't know too much about is quality control.
Yeah.
It will be interesting when it comes to Starfield, how that will be. But
I think it would be Bethesda quality. Like, you should not buy this game during the first week of the release.
The thing is, it looks like a new engine. And that's the first thing they finally need to do. Get rid of all that bullshit they used for the last 20 years.
Yeah, that's for sure. But
that's what they did.
Still Bethesda.
So, the moment I see a fucking dragon in space, I lose it. I will so lose it when I play Starfield and I see a fucking dragon or a stupid horse running up a hill backwards or something. I'm gonna lose it on Todd. Seriously. But one game from Bethesda that was a super surprise. Well, first, nobody basically knew about the game. Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah. A 30 euro or
Is
30...
it a part of Game Pass?
Yeah, it's in Game Pass.
Okay.
But I will buy it on Steam one day. So it's $30. There was no marketing. It was just poof, here, have a game. It is really good from start to end. Some fights are a bit weird maybe, but it's a really good game. And I have a curator, or I follow a curator on Steam. They warn about removed games and stuff. And they're warning for that game, ooh, yeah, licensed, blah, 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 licensed music, so could be removed one day. And somebody in the forum was like, yeah, a lot of music. Yeah, I checked. There are 7 or 8 licensed songs. They're only in the cutscenes, because the whole game is based around music. So they had to make their own music. So there's no reason to be afraid.
Licensed music. Guardians of the Galaxy is full of them.
Yeah, well, that's wait, that's that's another funny story. Guardians and Square Enix, the developers split off from Square, and Square is not a publisher anymore. Something like that. Something.
Oh,
Yeah. There's some bullshit was going on there. Yeah.
looks
well-
like part of Square don't want to deal with Square.
Yeah. The thing is, in both games you have a stream mode, so removing the licensed songs is super easy. Not like GTA, which is full of licensed music. So
Yeah.
that's not an issue. But the point is, you have a really, really good game, extremely high quality in everything of the game. I only had, was it 4 or 5 times where I had no audio for 2 seconds in the game, never in a cutscene, never in voiceover. It went silent for a second or two, and then it just came back. That was the only glitch or bug that I had in the whole game. So yeah, and that's why I think that the quality standard for Bethesda are a bit higher than they used to be in the past. Because Todd is not, well, he's still the CEO of Bethesda, but there's a company above him who tells him what to do now, and
Well, we see.
ZeniMax.
Basically, we'll see.
ZeniMax was not really, well, they owned a lot of companies, but that doesn't mean that they know what they're doing there with those companies. And Phil Spencer and Xbox Studios, they seem to know their shit. They learned from the Xbox One, and so far, besides not having a fucking VR system for the Xbox, they do everything right. Game Pass is the best thing that you can get when you want to play high quality games for as cheap as possible, because I will not pay $60 for any game. Never. So yeah, if you want to play really good games,
Yeah, now they want us to pay 70 and 80 bucks.
yeah. Nah. Not paying that shit. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, I facepalmed so hard with that.
What?
Lego 2K Drive. $60 for the base game. Then you have an edition for $100. And let's not stop there. I mean, we're talking about Lego, the company that
and
sells
2K.
that sells what's the English term? Well, block models, whatever, and they're at least twice as expensive as the contenders, with at least a third less blocks in them. So they get more and more expensive. What they ask for their freaking sets these days is fucking nuts. It's crazy. I watch a guy who reviews a lot of those sets, and he's like, okay, so this month with that set, and it was for Lord of the Rings, it looks relatively cool, but 500 euros. And he's like, okay, this month you can decide, do I pay my rent or do I pay for this? And I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not worth fucking 500 euros. It's not like you
Well,
get...
for 500 euros, it shouldn't be, it's not look bad. It should be looking great.
Yeah, and you should get like 8,000 pieces or so. You get 3 or so. 3,000. Something like that. And the really sad part, most of the competition, they print their freaking blocks. So if there's a monitor or whatever, a painting on the wall, it will be a print. Lego is like, $500. You know what? Let's put like 20 or 30 freaking stickers in it, and
Lego still selling sets with stickers?
yeah.
Oh shit!
Only
Even
some.
Chinese already painting or graving.
Exactly, that's the thing. And they can print. It's not like they cannot print, but for some reason they don't. So yeah, all the other companies that you know, Blue Bricks. We have a European company called Kobe here. They are mostly in vehicles and military stuff, and yeah, they all print. They all print their shit. If you're lucky, or no, if you're unlucky in other sets, you might get those transfer stickers. You know, the stickers that you put in water and then put it on whatever you want to stick it on. Those last forever. The Lego stickers don't even last forever. That's the problem. At one time, they just don't stick, and they're like paper, not a sticker anymore. It's like paper. But yeah, we are not ending at 99.99. No. You can get 120 euros. 120 euros for a Lego racing game.
I'm also have problems with Lego because of that thing. Those joints are really damaged right now.
Is that a Technics piece?
Bionicle.
Ah, Bionicle.
Borok.
Yeah, well, they're discontinued anyway.
Yeah, but those pieces were used in cars as well and in other sets as well. But I can't find those pieces separately. At least Lego one. They looks like they discontinued everything that included those pieces.
I think
Buy them from Chinese, no problem, but Lego one.
if you look for pieces, Bricklink is one page where you find a lot of pieces. I was thinking about selling my old Lego stuff, but back in the day, you still had to build basically everything. You only had a few forms, but most stuff was really built out of the pieces. These days, if you buy a ship or something, well, half of the ship is just big pieces that you put together, and it's no imagination needed anymore. You know, you just put it together. But from Blue Bricks, for example, and yeah, I know it's completely off topic. From Blue Bricks, you can buy a castle in different stages. Basically, you buy the base castle for like 250, 300 euros or so, with a few thousand pieces. Already looks absolutely great and really good value. And then you can add another piece, and you have to take away part of that original base castle to make the other stuff fit. And there are 2 trees or so in the center of the castle at the beginning. They move around the whole freaking build, and you can I think you can buy 3 or 4 extra sets that came out over the years, not like the month after the castle was released. The castle is now complete after around 1.5 or 2 years or so. In total, you get over 12,000 pieces. That thing weighs over 30 kilograms in total. You cannot just lift it up and show it in the camera. No, you move the camera around it. Insanely huge. It looks absolutely fantastic, and costs, I think, 900 euros or so. For Lego, you would have paid at least 2,000 euros or more for 12,000 pieces and a castle that is so big. It's like 1.50 meters by 1 meter and 80 high or something. It's insane.
Holy shit.
And it's modular, so you can open the freaking tower and look inside here, do this. And I think only only one tree survives. There's no space anymore for the other tree, but they move around the whole freaking castle at one point, and he was like, okay, now they're left over. there's no space anymore. But you have a bridge to enter at one point. You have some wooden walkways outside. It's really crazy. Castle. What's the name? Burg Blaustein. Castle Bluestone. I think they just name it in German. And the other companies and the guy I watch doing those videos, he also always makes fun. Blue Bricks oftentimes don't have anything on the package. And he's like, yeah, and the collector's box, as always, holds it in the camera, completely brown. There's nothing on it. Just on the side, a little sticker that shows you a picture of the thing that you will build and how many pieces and stuff like that. That's it. Yeah, you're the collector's box. Just plain brown bullshit. But yeah, if you want to buy that castle in one go, you need a lot of space where you can put all the pieces, because yeah, they're not sorted. You sort them. So a bit different. Anyway, but Lego is extremely expensive. I do like the regular Lego games where you can play co-op with your friends, like those action RPG type of games. But you get
just
them.
action.
Yeah, you can just get them way cheaper. So, but this year, whoa! When I saw that price, when I saw that price, and then I see shit like that. Year 1 Drive Pass. Includes Season 1.
1 Drive Pass? What?
Season 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't say anything about Year 2, so I guess if they will continue with the game, you might have to buy another Season Pass.
Yeah, if they sell enough Season Pass 1, they will continue with Season Pass 2, but that bollocks.
Okay, that's the 100 euro pack. So you get so normally a season pass, and you cannot buy the season pass alone. That's impossible. So normally season pass solo is around 30 or 40 bucks. But if you add it to the game with DLC is normally 10 bucks cheaper than buying it solo. So you pay 60 for the game and 40. So what would it cost solo? 50 bucks? A DLC, including with the game, is always 10 bucks cheaper, so it should be 90. It would still be way too much, but okay, yeah, season pass included, so yeah, if you buy it now, you get it 10 bucks cheaper than buying it later. No, that's not a thing. You cannot even buy the season pass solo. Then you get some cars and coins, which also means you have microtransactions in a 60-buck game. Microtransaction with real money, because I guess you have to pay for that. Anyway, and then for 20 bucks more, you get the same amount of coins, you get the same seasons. The only thing that changes... no, wait, that's okay. No, wait a second. That's the base game. Where's the other edition? Eh? Awesome Rivals. Oh, okay, that's the expensive one. And the other one is the Drive Awesome edition. Okay, that's this one. So you basically get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like cars or figures for 20 euros extra. That's all that is the difference. Just a few more characters, basically. For 120 euros.
Doesn't sound like rip-off at all.
Rip-off. Come on, I mean, quality content.
Yeah.
Also, something weird. This is a racing game. Similar to games you have played. Supraland. If there's one game, not a racing game, it's Supraland, which is a third-person action RPG and platformer. Or Skatebird. Yes, you ride around on your skateboard as a bird. But it's basically like Tony Hawk. Is Tony Hawk a racing game? Not really.
Not even close.
So, not sure if I would be happy. If I would just go from this here, I would expect a platformer. At least some platforming. There's no platforming. Anyway, $120. Yeah, I can.
Wait a second.
I can live for.
It's not the same developer as usual. It's a different developer this time.
Oh god, Publisher 2K. Okay, fuck that game.
You just now noticed they put 2K into the name.
Yeah, well, but I didn't realize that they are so freaking narcissistic that they put their fucking company name in the fucking title.
2K6 NBA 2K
Yeah.
2023.
No, it's 2K23, which stands for 2023, which is the year.
Yes, but it's still 2K.
Yes, but in a different relation. But this, I mean, for NBA, I don't see it like, oh, we have to put our company name in it. Because I kinda, well, it was kinda late already, but when I was younger, we had the Y2K thing happening or upcoming in 1999 when the game switched to 2000. So in my head, 2K is just short for 2000. So I never ever in my life, and those 2K were actually EA games back then. Oh, that's also oh, when did that change actually? NBA was always 2K, EA games, right?
Always, but it was like for 5 or 6 years 2K.
Ah, okay. Yeah, but still, I never saw the 2K in that case as their sorry, as their company name in the title. Okay, here it makes sense now because 2K Playgrounds, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But in the other games like 2K22, for me it always was just getting rid of the 0, which doesn't make any sense because you still have 4 numbers or letters, whatever. So it's not even shorter.
It doesn't make any sense just to put your own branding on it.
But seriously, okay, now they definitely went apeshit crazy and completely super narcissistic. They can go fuck themselves, seriously.
They doing it for years.
This is crazy. But like this, I mean, this is right in your face. Seriously, this is just what the fuck. It kind of weird that it didn't make something like that with BioShock 2. It was also 2K.
Yeah, I think BioShock was a bit before. BioShock basically a bit predated that.
Yeah, but it would have fit now what they do with putting their bullshit launcher in games and shit like that.
Yeah, now it would. But it would do, but come on, even now it doesn't make sense why they patched the old game to make this stupid quality of life improvement and add this launcher instead of fixing some other problems.
And this, I mean, I do have a 2K account because, it was kind of needed for other games as well. And I don't mind to log into an account like Square, Bethesda, or anything. You have that in other games as well, but you log into your account in the game. You don't have an external fucking launcher. Bethesda did one thing, or Microsoft did one thing. When they acquired Bethesda, they said, okay, every game that you have in the Bethesda launcher, you get for your Steam account. Bethesda launcher is gone. It's not a thing anymore, because why? They have the Xbox app on PC and they have Steam. The only thing that Microsoft needs to do to basically kill the whole competition, bringing Xbox Game Pass to Steam. The moment they do that...
They tried to bring it to PlayStation, but Sony said no.
What, Game Pass?
Yes.
How would that even work?
Apparently they came to Sony and said, hey, let's have Game Pass on Sony, on PlayStation.
Well, I understand why they didn't do it, for one point. But on the other point, I don't understand why they didn't do it, because Game Pass made over 3 billion last year. Or in the first half year, they made like 3 billion with Game Pass alone. That's a money printing app, basically, or system, or whatever. The cool thing is, they still... Hey, Baron, welcome.
Hey, Baron.
Microsoft pays the developers. It's not like if your game is in Game Pass, you make no money. No, you get the money from Microsoft. You might get less than selling it on Steam. But still, for me as a gamer who wants to play a lot of games and save money, and if I want to play a game once and not replay it again, Game Pass is just the cheapest way to do that. I mean, I have games in it installed now for almost 200 euros. All good games, but yeah, I'd rather not. You're interested in that? Yeah. Do you want to pay 120 bucks? Or you cannot buy the year one pass alone without the game. And I just explained it. Normally, when you buy a game for 60 bucks and you buy a season pass that would cost 40 bucks solo, you would pay 90, so you get it 10 bucks cheaper. In this case, the season pass costs 40 bucks, so solo it might be more than that. Oh, you cannot even buy it solo, so there is no way to buy the season pass afterwards. So either you buy it now, or you're maybe fucked. Then you might have microtransactions, because when you buy that pack, you get coins. And don't worry, you will not be able to use the 50 points here. You can... It's normally stuff costs 600 or 500 or something like that. You will have some coins left. So yeah, I will not get that game even if it costs 30. It looks nice, yeah. I totally like the style and everything, but no, they can go fuck themselves. 2K, in general, for me, the moment I see 2K, I lose interest. It's just poof, it's gone. So no, boo. Yeah, that's just a no-go. I mean, 60, 100 or 120. Fuck no. Go fuck yourself, 2K, seriously. And I feel sad for all the developers who have to do with freaking 2K. Same with Gearbox. I think when Gearbox would have done Borderlands 3 on their own without 2K, it might have been a better game, but since you mentioned it earlier, let's see, who was... Oh! That makes a difference. So those Lego games were published by Warner Brothers.
Yeah. And they also made by TT Games, like all Lego games.
Huh.
From year 1 to 4 Harry Potter to this day.
Okay, there's another Lego game that I still didn't play. Looks freaking awesome. Different developer and a different publisher. There's another Lego game that I played, but I think that is not on Steam.
Lego started to divulge
Oh, here.
its
Builders-
license.
Builder's Journey. That was published by Lego Games? What?
What?
Why?
Lego games exist?
What? This game is really fun. I really like that. I really enjoyed that. I played that on Epic because that's where I have it. And no, I didn't pay for it.
Yes, simple quest. Why not?
Yeah, it's a puzzle game. It's pretty funny,
Yeah,
actually.
simple puzzle games. Yeah.
And I do like the Lego stuff that is really tiny, but you still recognize whatever they want to show, so that's great. That also looks like a fun game. And high quality. Also, Lego Games. Why is Lego Games not publishing their games since they sell their sets for so much money these days? Why don't they publish more games? Are they stupid? I mean, that's where you can make money. Why let it be published by 2 fucking K? Seriously?
Looks like they don't have high standards.
Yeah. Yeah, every other Lego game is Warner Brothers and TT Games.
Well,
I don't know.
let's just say every other action-adventure Lego games since... I don't remember what was the first. Is it Indiana Jones or Harry Potter year 1 to 4?
Yeah, I think the first was Star Wars, actually.
I think it was either Indiana or...
Oh, is that... you might not be able to get it anymore. It's just a complete saga. That was 2009.
Okay. TT Games, Lego.
2009.
Traveler's Tales, Lego.
Indiana Jones was also 2009, so... Star Wars was...
Star
November,
Wars,
okay, yeah.
2005.
Oh! Oh, wait, that was the complete saga. Where's the other?
Lego Star Wars the video game 2005.
Okay, yeah, well then it was then it was the first.
Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
I still sold Nintendo back then, and that's why I also played that on the Wii. Oh, you have it on Epic too? Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's only like, I don't know, 2 hours or so. It's really chill. It looks nice. It's not too hard. Well, 1 or 2 areas make you think a little bit more, but it's a casual puzzle game. It just looks cool, and it's okay to fill your stream with a bit of a different game. It is a bit overpriced maybe for the playtime you get, but yeah.
20 euros.
Yeah, 17.
Oh, 17. Yeah, okay. Maybe.
It's not really, like I said, it's maybe a 2-hour game or so. You take your time. It's good. It looks really good. It looks really awesome. It is like playing with real life Legos, and I mean that's what also makes the racing
that type
game
of graphics.
Yeah. It looks super realistic. So yeah, you can also play it in an hour or so. I don't know. It's super short, so yeah, it's under 2 hours. So yeah, the cool thing, what's really cool, when you have water and stuff, that's all animated with freaking bricks. That's so cool. Waterfalls, everything, it's all bricks.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
So it looks freaking amazing. I mean, you can see it here. You sometimes have to turn stuff and whatnot, but yeah, it's always animated, everything. No matter what you do, it's all freaking blocks. Yeah, when it flows down the rounding, that might be not blocks, but you still see the blocks inside of them. And it's all miniature, so it's not huge stuff. You see the character, the child that you play most of the time is basically the head, the body, and the feet. And those are all the tiny things. It's really literally that big in reality. So
4 cylinders and just two pieces
yeah.
at the bottom and at the top.
And every puzzle that you play would be in reality like this square size. There's none bigger. It's all that tiny. So it's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, that's really cute. That's all I can say, because I don't have it and I didn't play it.
That needs I don't know, free DLC or something. It just needs more content. That's the thing. I don't even know why I have it free. I think it was it one of the free games they gave away in Epic, which is kind of weird because I got it last year, not too long after release. But they also pay the developers, so get the free games, because that kinda hurts Epic a little bit, because if you download the free game and add it to your account, they have to pay the developer. If you don't get it, well, you don't have a free game and they don't have to pay the developer.
Epic was caught revoking keys for free games.
Huh? Really?
At least, yes, for our region, they were like, okay, you can have those free games, and after giveaway was ended, it was like, okay, we're taking those keys back.
Okay, that's a new kind of shit. Will we do another Epic episode?
I'm out of Epic. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening there.
Epic is...
I can't talk about Epic all that long.
Our first episode was about Epic. So Epic is a little bit... It's a bit older than our Streamcast. It came out 4 years ago, a bit over 4 years ago in December. If I'm correct.
Epic Games
Or it turns
December 6, 2018.
Yeah. So yeah, it turns 5 this year. And they managed to get the card in last year or so, I think.
Yeah.
So, yay! The cool thing is, if there's more than one free game, it makes sense to add them to your card and then get both in one go. Otherwise, you have to check them out solo, and that's just kind of shit. But the other card, you can add more than one game. Back then, you wanted to buy 5 games. Yeah, your account was blocked from purchasing any more games because reasons. No, we don't want your money. You bought 5 games. That's enough for us. Okay, let's stop right here. Play your 5 games. Come back later. Now you don't get any games anymore.
Yeah.
Clever.
That was really stupid of them. And I think they blocked my account. Well, they said you can't log into your account because of the strange activity, because I claimed free games of the month.
Exactly, that was a suspicious activity.
And it was specific activity from the device that already was present on that account. I several times logged in with my phone. I like claimed games.
It's basically somebody gives you, I don't know, an ice cream, and you start eating it, and then they come back, hey, no, Why are you eating that? Give me the money. Come on, pay up now. Come on, it was not for you to eat. I mean, yeah, look at it and hold it, but no, it's not yours. It's still mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
No, it's not yours. It's for that guy that looks like you and have your ID and whatnot. You just have to use his contact data, or no, he just have to use his contact data to tell us password, but not password that he does. A new password.
Yeah, it was like.
And
No, don't get it. No, get out of the store. No,
Yeah.
you don't get the free stuff. No, look at it. Look at it.
No, I got those free stuff. I was just basically said make a new password. So I was like, should I always make a new password when Epic losing this shit? And I really got into dispute with support, like either give me access with my old password or delete my account. So I didn't restore access to my account, and it wasn't deleted by me.
So they were basically like,
yeah, they basically like, we can't restore access with your old password, and we can't delete your account by your will. You should restore access to your account and delete it by yourself. And I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing neither.
It's like having a steel door that you could open with a key, and then they hand you the key, and after they gave you the key, they weld it shut, and they're like, here's the door, there's a key. It's not our problem that it's shut now. I mean, the door is here. Pick it out on your own.
Yeah, and all I had to do is open the window to put some fresh air, in.
Exactly. It's like thinking not outside of the box, sondern far, far, far away from the box, you know? It's like,
yeah. And it was like, hey, we noticed some strange man in your window. He looked like you, but we're not sure that it's you. So we decided to weld the door.
Yeah, exactly. It's, oh my god, seriously. But I don't mind the free games. I mean, I'm happy about that. The launcher has one. Yeah, well, it does have a good thing. That's an easy way to access the Unreal Engine if you want to make games and stuff. The one thing
I'm not sure if it's still check for a copy of Unreal Engine every time you're launching it.
Yeah, I don't know, but let me do that test. Starting Epic games on my system takes minutes.
Yeah, and I actually saw that Epic Game Launcher checked for Unreal licensed, because I tried to run it on my old PC that was like 14 or 13 years old.
So
And it was really slow, and I was like, why are you checking for Unreal license? And then it's just gone from Task Manager.
it took already around 10 seconds or so for this even to show up. After clicking, it took over 10 seconds for it to even show up. It's still loading, so don't worry, I cannot do anything now. You can see stuff, but that's it. I cannot click, I cannot scroll. It's basically not existing yet. I could actually scroll, but it's not there yet. I cannot click anything here or so. A minute in. I started it around 35 or so. So yeah, I clicked on it. It's still the date and time showing. So it's basically not there yet. You can see it, but it's like, nah. It's like, here's the book.
It's around.
Here's the book. No, there's the book. Here, go get it. No, you can look at it. No, you don't get it.
On Star Rail.
See? Okay, and that took a minute and a half, at least, to be able to do something here. When I open GOG Galaxy now, it also might take a minute or two, but just because it imports new installed games, so...
Yeah, and it always checking for synchro data. Specifically, yeah, even if you don't not synchronized with anything, it always checking for synchro data.
They have a special Unreal editor for Fortnite now?
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's kind of makes sense, but okay. What?
Yeah, I am as surprised as you.
Maybe it's something like Valve was doing, like,
I
hey,
guess
community, create stuff for us. We will add it into the game and we will give you part of the income. The problem is Valve gave more than 50% of the income to creators.
I think it's a reduced Unreal 5 engine editor.
Why call it for Fortnite?
Yeah, well, it is. I guess you can only do Fortnite stuff in it. So the things that you have in here, all the settings and stuff, might be reduced on the stuff that Fortnite can do, but other games could do better. But you're limited in Fortnite to the style of the resolution of the textures, for example, and things like that. So Fortnite doesn't need to look super realistic. It does use Unreal 5 now, and I'm not sure if it uses ray tracing, but I think a lot of things that you would need for better looking and photorealistic looking games will not be integrated in here. So this version of the editor might be easier to handle for kids and less experienced people. That's just my guess.
Okay.
But a weird thing that annoys me really a lot. When you go to the marketplace for the Unreal Engine, every month you get free assets, which is totally cool. But only the stuff that you see here, I can click and it will open in the launcher. The moment I want to see something else, like here, oh, all 50% off, cool. You would expect I click this banner and it would open the 50% sale here. No. It needs to open a browser which opens exactly this page that you can see now. And then you see it down there. So this is an external link. If I click this...
Why?
Exactly! I have no fucking idea. I don't get it. I will not understand it. Never, ever. I don't get it. It makes no sense.
Can open basic web pages. GOG can open basic web pages. Why the heck they can't open page from their own store?
For what to have a launcher when I need an external browser?
Yeah.
Here, the cool thing about Steam, well, besides the fact that Steam is the creator of the digital platforms as we know it these days.
Yeah. First and basically one that said how it should be done.
Yeah.
Well, set standards.
External links that use a browser. PC Gamer, for example. Where you click that and oh no, it's opening in Steam integrated browser. That's a thing for 10 years or so already. You can just surf with Steam. You can use your Steam link to watch YouTube videos without a browser, just in the Steam browser, which is its own thing. So yeah, I think nothing goes external from here. So, and you just go back with the back button on your mouse, for example, and yeah, that's basically it. And no, Epic is just like, you know what, fuck it. Ubisoft, they do mark their stuff, I think. Some stuff used to be external, but yeah, most of the stuff that you see in the news here, you click it, it opens in the freaking platform, in the launcher. That's it. Nothing needed. It's their freaking thing, and they decide what to do. The only thing that's not working in Ubisoft Connect, I still call it Uplay, you cannot use the back button on your mouse to go back. That does work in Game Pass, for example. Game Pass, the Xbox app gets better and better every month. As soon as they have a forum in there, it's almost as good as Steam from a few point of views. You can do reviews, and it has one thing that not any platform anywhere has. It's the how long to beat. So if you want to know how long a game is, you just click on it. You see.
That's definitely a big plus.
Perfect for somebody who plays a lot of games and doesn't have a lot of time or streams. You can see, okay, if I want to play to 100%, I need like 30 hours. Just the base game, 10 hours, a mix of everything with side quests and stuff. It's like 15 or 20 hours. Okay, you can plan with that. And that's freaking awesome. They have an external link when you click on more. Then it opens the how long to beat website. But that's okay. Other stuff, as far as I remember, opens in the app as well. But they at least they have a little like those arrows that you have on shortcuts, for example. You do see that shortcut arrow on some of the banners, and then you know, okay, external, because well, it's just what you used to from Windows and stuff, you know. So, but no, Epic. Now let's just open the same fucking page in a browser, because when you click on that in the browser, it then opens the launcher. What? Why? Just why?
Does Epic Games even know how to code?
Well, it's split off from the Epic from the Unreal Engine team, because the engine is fucking epic. I know, pun intended. Yeah, perfect name. The engine is epic. The Unreal Engine was always good. I mean, when the original Unreal game came out back then, it was just a jaw dropper. It was just the best looking game. You had everything in it that the other games didn't have. And Unreal Engine is, well, at the moment, the best looking engine. And well, it's free. You can animate in it. You basically just need the editor to do everything that you need to do in a game. Everything.
Yeah, and you have to pay lifetime fees if you're going to sell the game.
If you make money over a certain amount, yeah, you'll pay licensing fee. But hey, you make money, so you can also pay a fee. But
still lifetime.
Well, as long as you sell the freaking game, as long as you make money, you can still give them money, right? But it's the same when you do franchise for I don't know, McDonald's or something. You also pay your fee on a yearly basis or something. I lost my I lost my thought.
Epic sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, in Epic, in the engine, you basically have everything included. Oh yeah, the cool thing is they support some developers with up to 250,000 for a development of the game. So
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I just checked it with
I
the.
think that it's mean that the game should go out of, let's say, Steam, and maybe never be released at all, even on Epic.
Well, the thing is, you get the money, and you don't have to pay it back. So if the game isn't released and the money is lost while it was in development, I think that's basically. Well, and if you have to pay a fee, if you get that much money from them, you already know that you will make a lot of money, so pay the fee. It's the same for Unity. As long as you are below, I think, 100 or 150,000 that you make from the game, you pay nothing, and I think that's also the same for Epic. But if you're over that, you also pay a fee, and you see that in Unity games when you don't see the splash screen. Oh yeah, and a buddy on Steam told me that they wanted to integrate some advertising for Unity, so like a pop-up that opened, not just. I was like, yeah, I don't care if I put a poster somewhere or a badge, a sticker where it just says Unity or something like that. But no, they kind of wanted to have pop-up ads when you use the free version. That's just if they do that, yeah, they will not have any indie developers making games with Unity anymore. The moment they decide that, they will say, hey, you know what, fuck it, I go to Epic.
Well, they already have integrated pop-up ads in mobile games. If they
Yeah.
basically migrate them into
That's
PC
okay.
games, that's
Because
going to be.
yeah, on mobile, I totally get it, and that's kinda a thing when you have in-app purchases and free games that are paid through advertising. Totally fine with me. That's okay. It's a free game. Hey, no harm done. You know that there will be ads. That's okay. But on PC, the moment they do that, nobody will get those games. The moment I see a pop-up for Unity Engine, yeah, no, that's the deinstall button right away. But yeah, indie devs, when you see a splash screen from Unity, they always use the personal edition. And as long as you use that, you don't make a lot of money.
You know what I remembered? I remembered the game called Doublets.
Yeah. That was also a bit controversy.
Yeah, and it looks like the game is dead.
Yeah, it was dead back then already.
Yeah, and it was released January of 2022 on PC, on Epic.
On Steam, it still says coming soon.
Looks like it will never be released on Steam.
Yeah, from Sentinels, developer has arrested community members who criticized the game's Epic exclusivity deal, dubbing some Kickstarter backers of the game, quote, entitled gamer babies. Well, that's a good idea if you want to have our money, you moron. Is that can you still buy it on Epic?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you
and
can?
As far as I know, they claimed that it ported on what do you call it? Xbox, and it definitely ported on Switch.
24 euros. Damn.
They made a video half a year ago titled "What is it, Ooblets?"
Insane. Yeah, I totally forgot about that game. Is this game?
Looks like a lot of people forgot about this game because they had to make "What is Ooblets" again. After Kickstarter, after all this controversy, after porting this game on Nintendo Switch, they had to make video "What is Ooblets?"
Yeah, is this game coming to Steam or no?
Looks like not.
No updates since the last time the dev had a meltdown and called every Steam user an entitled man baby. I don't expect him to take back those words anytime soon. Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. They basically abandoned the ship.
Just more proof exclusivity is a trashy business plan for scumbag developers. Yeah. Yeah, you get the money from Epic. I don't know how those deals work, but you basically get money from Epic.
They definitely had enough money to port this game on consoles.
Yeah. So yeah, you get, let's say they got 2 million, which might not be enough. I don't know. Let's say they got 2 million, so the game is exclusive for half a year. So when the game is finished, you can just run with the money. There's no need to... What? Oh, wait a second. They still have that in... Oh my god, really? Wow.
Release date?
No, Double Fine as publisher.
Oh boy!
Or developer, I don't know what they wanted to try, but...
That definitely looks like a... That definitely should be like publisher. Double Fine published games. But come on, that means that they got money from Double Fine as well.
Wow. I'm not sure if Double Fine is aware that they still promote it like that, since this is the developer or the publisher. Wow, that's next level shit. I have to put it in my wishlist so I don't forget about it. That's some next level shit. What the hell is wrong with people who think the dev is a bad guy and deserved what they got? What? Come on. You might want to check out everything about that.
Well, let's not forget that even Jim Sterling was like, stop saying all those bad things about developer. Guy that delivered us the news was just a writer and have nothing to do with development of this game. And the patch that team was just 2 people. One of them is writer and one of them is actually, besides writing, also a coder.
Yeah, the thing is, they kinda promoted the release last year September. What the fuck?
Well, it was last year, but January. And last year September is, if I remember correctly, Switch. Well, if I see correctly.
Let's see. Coming September 1st, Epic Store. Oh, okay. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
That wasn't... That was out on Epic.
Oh, first come months and then day. It's not January nice. It's September 1st. America, fix your calendar.
Yeah, but... Isn't that out on Epic for at least 2 years or so?
No, it's... Epic basically secured the right around 2 years or so. It was released recently.
Okay. Weird.
Yes,
I don't know the drama.
September 1st release trailer.
That's so... I don't know. There's a lot of shit. I mean, it's just one page here and there is already info here. I don't know the drama, but I hope this comes to Steam soon. I bought it on Switch, but would love to play it on Steam Deck. Why? Why? Please explain that to me. You play that on a superior console. Well, the Steam Deck is better, but the resolution is shit compared to the Switch, as far as I know. The Switch can produce 1080p. Yeah, well, no, I just checked that actually. The Steam Deck manages to get up to almost 4K. I don't think you can play anything on that resolution, but it's capable. But the Switch can be playable at 1080p. And you already have it for a mobile device that's like 6 times smaller than the deck. First, why the fuck do you buy the Steam Deck? Second, why do you want to pay a game that you already finished on the smaller Switch?
The question is, did he finish it, or was it like played for several hours and then put it away?
Yeah, but then it makes even less sense to, if you didn't finish it, it makes less sense to buy it on Steam Deck and not finish it there. You know, I don't get some people sometimes.
It's one of those, maybe this time I will finish it.
It's like saying, hey, you know what? I have a phone, but I'm gonna take a small iPad with me as well. You already have one. Isn't that enough? I mean,
different batteries.
So weird. Yeah, I mean the Switch you can actually use for hours. The Steam Deck, yeah, not so much. Yeah, for a few hours. Yeah, but I think maybe half the time or so.
Yeah, maybe. Well, still, Steam Deck. Okay, Steam Deck also not the first one, but Steam Deck the first one with good software part.
I did read something about Valve still working on a new VR system, and that might be based around the Steam Deck actually. The thing that I said a while ago, the best thing would be taking the Index, melt it together with the Steam Deck and make a mobile device for VR. That is a contender for the Quest. So they might actually still work on something like that.
If it would be more free than Quest, when you basically limit it, I don't know.
No, but
you're limited. You can put it to PC as well.
Yeah, but you do have your Quest store, which only is for Quest games.
And also you must be logged into Facebook.
Yeah, or Meta now. I just switched
Which for us is a big problem.
Yeah, but see, you have so many freaking accounts. You're basically logged in 24/7 in Google. The few games that I have and the 3 or 4 friends that I have on Facebook, I don't fucking... They can know everything about that. I don't fucking care. I just log into that account. I don't give them access to my whole disk or give them permission to install keylogger or some bullshit like that. I just log into my fucking account. As long as I don't do shit online and I don't use Facebook, my account is super safe, because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, when your account gets banned, yeah, then don't do bullshit with your account. Easy as that. You want to keep your account with your games? And then don't go posting homophobic or racist bullshit on Facebook, and your account is totally 100% safe. I mean,
or just jailbreak it and forget about it.
Yeah,
maybe you will be out of Quest store, that for sure.
Yeah, well, it's... I don't even know if that's... If jailbreaking an Oculus would work. Yeah.
It is possible.
But why risk breaking your hundreds of euro device when you just can log into a fucking fake account? You think my account is... There's nothing about me in my Facebook account. Nothing. Yeah, my first name. That's it. And 3 people I know outside of Facebook, but that's it.
You know, the problem is what John Carmack said about those quests. Specifically that it can read environment as well and set the data. Quest can also watch you, like that was the problem with Kinect.
Yeah, well, it kinda can, but...
It not kinda can. John Carmack said that it can and it will do it.
Yeah, but it's not like they record that stuff or
Record.
you know how much disk space you need if you would record 24/7 of every user?
That's why it's not recording 24/7. But what type of algorithm they're using, he did not mention at all. Company secret.
Yeah, but the Kinect, you could see when it was on and when it was off.
Yeah. And I don't know about Quest 2.
Even if my okay, I have a Rift, so I don't have cams in my display. Even if it would film 24/7, it would see exactly two things. Three. My ceiling, the cable that goes up from my Rift, and the thing where it's attached. That's all it would see because, well, it's tilted 90 degrees, so my display looks to the ceiling basically, so I don't get any
Quest
dust.
made to be more mobile. And,
yeah, true,
they
but
basically tried to promote it as use in work environment.
Yes, but if you're so paranoid, just place it somewhere where the camera faces the fucking wall. It's the same like if I want to make sure that my webcam is not active, I place something on it.
Tape on it.
Yeah, I just take a cloth or something and put it here and my camera is gone. Yeah, what the fuck? So what? So it's, I don't know, a lot of people are so paranoid. They post everything. They post pictures from their fucking food and everything, including GPS information. So a lot of stalkers found their victim just by going on their fucking Instagram or so, getting the pictures down, and then in the EXIF dates you can get the GPS. If you save it in a different in a different format or something, the picture, or change it, that GPS data gets lost or just deactivated. Because seriously, if I take a picture, I know where I took that picture. I don't need GPS dates like, oh, I've been 100 meters away from that tree. Okay, yeah, I will find that space again. Oh, come on.
If you don't, basically, don't forget that Facebook have a feature like checking in.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff you can just prevent. There's one thing I really hated in Oculus, but I think they changed it now. They showed not your account name in Oculus. They showed your real name. Yeah. And when I looked to the sides to my friend list, it showed my full name up there. I was like, oh, fuck, what the fuck is that? And yeah, then I never looked over there with actively looking in that direction. I just looked to the side with my eyes. But now in the future we have eye tracking, so that means the camera will follow my freaking eyes. So if I look to the side, it might also pan to the side a little bit. I saw something cool. Somebody I sometimes watch mostly on YouTube actually. I think I only went to one stream. But he used an eye tracker while checking out Twitch and videos. So where is he looking at when he checks out Amuran's hot tub stream, for example? And holy shit, she's not wearing much anymore. I mean, seriously, my socks have more material than her whole outfit. Seriously, okay. I mean, I don't get me wrong. I like women. I like naked women. I don't mind anything about that. Hot tub streams are super stupid and weird for me. But seriously, this is. I mean, it doesn't.
Wait, and she was banned from Twitch. And she was forced
Yeah.
to move to OnlyFans when her when her
She was banned.
views dropped.
She was banned over and over. Channels like that, they get banned, but they come back because they make Twitch millions of dollars. So
Amazon.
yeah, she's back. She got rid of her husband because she was kind of forced to do what she did on the streams. What she does now is basically the same, but she decides. But yeah, no, her bikini bottom
Wait,
part.
she now claiming that she was forced to do what she was
No,
doing.
no, she was. There was a big shitstorm about stuff that her ex basically did. Yeah, he forced her to stream at those times, and she had and I guess still has a lot of mental problems just because of that. She was in an abusive relationship and he was kinda her manager.
Wait,
so
while she was in those abusive relationships, she was also saying that she getting millions and investing a lot, and she basically a businesswoman and not just some random thought.
well, it as far as I know, it was all true, but in the background, well, she basically had a pimp. Her ex was like her pimp.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, she didn't have sex with people in real life for money, but well, if you pay Amaranth while you watch her in a freaking hot tub just talking about bullshit, not gaming, it's nothing. She's sitting on a fucking banana. I mean, we have so many porn websites today. If I would have been,
and a lot of them are free. And
that's the thing. I mean, I think that the most of her viewers are something 12 to 20 maybe. I don't think if you're older. For me, there's nothing that appeals to me in that stream. Zero. You would have to pay me to watch that shit.
I wouldn't watch it even if I got paid.
See, yeah. I would rather play Digital Homicide games for an hour than watch her for 10 minutes.
Oh, that's kinda extreme.
Yeah, but that's with all hot tub streams. And I checked out a few out of curiosity, and sometimes, I mean, where does Twitch draw the line? A bikini that is not holding back much is okay, but dessous and lingerie that shows much less sometimes, that's not okay. I saw a stream. I mean, she was basically, the only thing missing was a dude coming in on her bed and giving it to her. That was the only thing missing. I mean, she was basically there in, well, bikini is kind of sexy too, but if you have like stockings and I don't know, latex or whatever, if it is normally meant for the bedroom, why? I mean, I wouldn't have minded to watch that when I would have been 12, don't get me wrong, but it's just not okay. It's also not okay that 10-year-olds watch porn on their phone these days. I mean, was different times when I grew up. I've seen my first porn movie with 12 and my first magazine with 6. So, but yeah, these days are different, and supporting that like they do on Twitch, I don't know, but thousands of people watch her and throw their money at her for nothing. I mean, go in a freaking strip club, you at least see them naked. You know? You get as much from a stripper than you would get from Amaranth. Nothing. Well, at least the stripper is real and in front of you. So
you can see different strippers.
That, and you can get a lap dance, which is really close. So at least you get some value for your fucking money, you know? And you were not sitting at home on your freaking and you're at your freaking desk, and I don't know. It's weird. We live in weird times. It's yeah, totally didn't go off topic. Well, we didn't have a topic, so
We sort of had, but yeah, like.
oh, well, kinda. Hey, happy birthday! Woo!
Yeah, happy birthday to the group, basically. Happy birthday to that streaming thing, and I think we
Yeah.
started summer.
Let's get back to another shitty game at the end. Forspoken.
Again, we basically kicked it a lot during the last stream. What you have to say about it again?
It is almost at a realistic price. It's on sale for 33% off and costs 54 euros now.
Too much.
Yes,
Still too much.
it's still too much. But you know what I kinda enjoy? This game came out 2 months ago. Less
Even
than
Cyberpunk waited at least half a year before the first sale.
no, not because of the sale. Less than 4,000 reviews in 2 months.
Oh,
Other
that
games.
as well.
Wait, let me just check. Hi-Fi Rush was absolutely unannounced. It just dropped. It basically dropped at the same time, a day afterwards. Without marketing, without pushing it, without anything. They have already over 14,000 reviews.
They looked how much people playing Forspoken right now.
Should I check?
If you wanna die laughing, yes.
What is it? Info, right?
MDB. Let's do it like this. I'm just going to drop you the link.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Wait. What do I have to click again for that?
Up.
I am up. I'm up.
In game. That big red number.
Oh, here. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was looking down for the stats.
Just click on it.
538. That's nothing. All-time peak. Yeah, that was just. I mean, 12,000 and you have less than 4,000 reviews. Yeah, you can be sure that at least 5 or 6,000 refunded that shit, and the others got it for free. Okay. I'm guessing at least
just pathetic.
I'm just guessing that Hi-Fi Rush is played by at least 1,500 people. Close enough. 1,000. Close enough.
Twice
Almost
as much.
Yeah. I mean, and the replayability and the size of Forspoken should be much bigger than this game. This game is around 15 hours or something like that, so.
The best thing that happened to Forspoken, that they took out Final Fantasy out of the title.
Wait, was that?
Yes, it was supposed to be Final Fantasy game.
What? Really? Okay, I heard it. I heard that the first time. Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
It was prototyped as Final Fantasy. But then they got with a different prototype for Final Fantasy that's going to be released as Final Fantasy 16 this year. And this one was just a side project that was developed in parallel with Final Fantasy.
Damn. What the fuck? If that would have been released as Final Fantasy, that might have been the end of Final Fantasy for good.
Final Fantasy 13 didn't kill Final Fantasy. You think Forspoken can kill it?
Okay. Yeah, okay. True enough.
And we had 3 Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah,
Square
that's...
really tried.
I hate shit like that. When you see a game and then you're like, which one is that now? What's going on? Sorry, what? So yeah. What was the other one where they had those emo-like characters? What is that? Final Fantasy 15?
Emo-like? If you're talking about boys band, then yeah, Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, the boys band. That's 14, then they have it like this, I guess. Yeah. The boy band, yeah, that absolutely fits 100%. Yeah, but one day I'm gonna get that, I guess. Well,
I played it. I was pretty much...
At least they got over 33,000 reviews for that game, which is also...
It just was a big title that they really pushed, and that kinda paid off.
Hi-Fi Rush in 2 months has already a third of the reviews, and Final Fantasy 15 came out 5 years ago. Oh god, if I see shit like that already. Final Fantasy 15 Windows Edition. With freaking Half-Life 2 armor. What the fuck?
Check Elden Ring.
Oh, Elden Ring got ray tracing update.
What?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
They have ray tracing now, but it kills your PC. You need...
Yeah, I know. Elden Ring already was.
Yeah, but it was not that bad. Now, the minimum recommendation... No, the recommended graphics card to play it with ray tracing in 1080p is a 3070. The minimum is a 3060. But if you don't have a Gen 3 RTX card from Nvidia, I might be fucked. But it's you don't have DLSS including. That's the thing that they need to add. That's the problem, performance-wise. And as far as I know, it's only the lighting. I'm not sure if it's including reflections and everything. The lighting looks way, way better. I saw comparison pictures, and when you have your lamp active. Aww.
Yeah, he came.
Aww.
Yeah, he came here.
Oh, cute. I want a dog as well. Oh, come here. Oh, oh, cute.
It's just in your imagination.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, wait, let me... That almost works. You're too far. You're too far. Holy shit. You are too far away. That's what I wanted to say. You're too far away. Almost. How old? Already a few years old, huh? How old is your dog?
5 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Not that old then. But cute. Yeah, that kiss that needed to be. He wanted to kiss you already when he was looking up. He was like, come on, give me your nose. I need to lick it. Come on. Yeah, cute.
Yeah. So yeah, we have like 400,000 reviews.
Oh yeah, I mean... And it's
that
a year
game
old.
Basically destroyed everything that came out that year.
I mean, it's a fucking good game. It's 56,000 played right now. What?
And that's the second year of the game.
How do over 50,000 people play this game right just on Steam?
Try to check Dark Souls 3. I'm just curious right now.
Oh, I'm seriously impressed. Holy shit. I expected almost 6,000 play Dark Souls 3, and you can basically triple those numbers because we have the PlayStation and the Xbox, so holy fuck. Yeah, you know your game sucks when it has a few hundred players and years old games have thousands of, oh my god. You definitely.
That's not like a Call of Duty or another competitive shooter of the year.
Dark Souls 1 remastered. 2,200 just on Steam. Holy fuck. Yeah, you know you did something right when you have that many people play a game after 5 years. Seriously, it came out almost 5 years ago.
Well,
Crazy.
remaster came out almost 5 years ago.
Yeah, the
Don't
remaster.
Forget there was original PC release.
Yeah, I didn't see the original. I just saw.
They delisted it.
Yeah, also in Steam DB. I kind of expected it to be in there anyway.
Oh, Prepare to Die is original.
Ah, here. Ah, okay, that's why I didn't see it. Still, as many people played this game, which is 11 years old, than Forspoken. Forspoken is played by 100 people more. Wow, you definitely fucked up. Let's
by 200 people more first, and the second, it's got so low online because From Software could not restore online capability for Prepare to Die.
Terraria, also a game that turns 12 this year, which is insane on its own, is played as much as Elden Ring on Steam. 56,000 people play this game.
I think you should say it the other way around. Elden Ring played as much as Terraria.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But for the time, it's more impressive that Terraria still has 56,000 people playing compared to that.
Okay. Yeah. Let's just go with mainstream Dota 2.
FIFA is only played by 16,000.
Well, it's still more than Forspoken.
Definitely. I mean, I think even Guardians of the Galaxy will be played by... Oh, no, okay, 211. That's kind of sad, because... well, okay, there's not that much replayability and you have no co-op and stuff, but...
Yeah, first that, and second, a lot of people were burned with Avengers.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good choice to release it that soon after each other. Because, yeah, like I said, I also expected... I knew, I never tried it, but I knew that Avengers is not a good game. And then I also kind of expected the same quality, since it was the same franchise. Or the same, well, Marvel. Well, 10,000 at peak time. That's okay.
And there's a door opened. So yeah, I think Mike might pick TV in another room.
Oh, it was Eidos? Oh, okay, yeah. Eidos was the developer, and Square, at least on on the Xbox app, was Square Enix. It's no more. It's not a Square Enix.
Eidos? Eidos made this game while they was still part of Square? Huh.
Did they split off or something? Yeah, it's not. They completely took it over.
I think yeah. Square sold Eidos with Tomb Raider and Hitman.
Yeah, but that Guardians came out a year or so after they sold Tomb Raider.
Maybe it was already in deeply in development.
I just remember that there was a Fallout end of last year related to Guardians, and I don't know exactly how it went, but I love the fact that even in the trailer, there's nothing about it, just shows Eidos.
Eidos Montreal.
That's how you do it. You split off from a company, then you're like, fuck you, we're not showing your name in here anymore. I love it. I love it. Oh, here. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. We have just released a small patch which removes the Square Enix members account system from the game. Essentially, this means that users cannot link a Square Enix account in-game anymore. Prior to the patch, doing this was rewarded with an early unlock of the Warlord outfit. Ah, okay. The outfit remains findable through normal gameplay by exploring Chapter 13. That's awesome. Ah, I love it.
Well, Eidos won from this day wars.
Oh my god. If Square continues what they do since last year, basically, I think we might not see them in 2 years anymore.
They're doing that shit a lot of time.
Yeah,
we can remember Deus Ex as well.
I think they might either get bought by some company or shut down, because
they're too big to be bought by some company. They definitely would either shut down or something like that.
Well, if you sell out one of the best licensed games in gaming history,
I think Square did not expect that they will lose Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, maybe not, but when they sold Tomb Raider, they needed money.
Yeah, and they sold Tomb Raider with developer.
If Microsoft would come and say, you know what, your portfolio isn't as good as it used to be, but we kinda want to make sure that you don't have to, I don't know, starve and stuff. If they drop the right number, even if it might be lower than it should be, they might actually say, you know what, it's better than, I don't know. We will see, but
it's better than closing up.
I think we are kinda in the start of the complete downfall of Square Enix.
A complete downfall of Square Enix started with basically same ideas with Deus Ex. Augment your pre-order. That stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but then they did Babylon's fail bullshit.
They had a lot of fails in last 2 years.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Somebody was like, I paid a game and I paid in-game currency. I paid over $100 for this game. My first initial thought was, why?
Yeah, exactly.
You pay $60 for a game and then you have fucking microtransactions like you had it in Destiny. Now it's okay in Destiny. It's a free-to-play game. You get a crap ton of free content.
Now, and not while it was with Activision.
Yeah, exactly. And any game where I have to buy currency to unlock stuff, sorry, make it free to play and make that your income. Or do it like Deep Rock Galactic. Release cosmetic stuff and nothing that is game related. But even then, I mean, Deep Rock Galactic, you have those DLCs, but there's no in-game microtransaction bullshit. No, you get a free battle pass and free skins to unlock in the free battle pass. That's how they roll. All right. Well, I wanted to say, hey, we can end the stream sooner than normal, but yeah, we are streaming already for a while.
3.5 hours. It's again one of those long ones. When we keep talking and talking and talking and talking, and like, where's time go?
Yeah, kinda. Well, an hour ago I thought, oh, okay. But yeah,
An hour ago, I was thinking, I think we already talked enough, so maybe we can finish earlier. And then it was, and then we passed 3 hours mark.
3.5 hours already. That's
Yeah.
wait, what was the 3.5 was the third stream we did. We had another really long one. 4 hours 13, that was the Game Awards 2020. So this, okay, then we had Games of the Decade. Yeah, that was really long. 2021 and stuff, that was also over 4 hours. Holy shit. Yeah. So yeah, it's the fifth longest or so that we streamed so far. Yeah? Oh, I did. Oh, I thought, oh fuck, did I forget that? No, I have the 39th as well, but I didn't put it in the collection yet. But it's there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
At
that
least
is there.
it's still there.
Yeah, that I made that like a week or 2 weeks ago or so. So yeah, but I guess we can kinda close it off here now. What, do I still have your mic here? Come on, show. What? I don't know why that takes like 5 seconds to show the end screen. Holy shit. But yeah, you can still be heard.
Uh-huh.
I did that at least.
Yay! People can hear my voice and don't see my face.
Exactly.
I think I just heard one of the sounds of disappointment.
Nah. I was just checking something.
Not from you.
Oh. So the next stream will be most likely the weekend of the 22nd of April, because the weekend after that, I kind of want to try to do a charity event, and it's also my birthday, so...
Okay, 15 then.
No, 22nd.
Oh, 22nd,
Yeah.
okay.
My birthday is end of April, so that wouldn't work. I mean,
okay.
well, we could still do it on that day, but next morning I have to drive on my birthday. I have to drive my parents to the airport because, well, they leave Germany for a month or so, and yeah, I have to get up really early on my birthday to drive them there. So
yeah, okay.
Yay.
Okay, 22nd. And we need to pick something out.
Yeah, definitely. No idea yet. We will find something.
Same. Yeah. Like always.
So yeah. As always, famous last words.
Fuck Epic.
Exactly.
Yeah, we also talked about them today.
Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, well, Lothar, thanks for hanging out again.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for hanging out for 4 years and 40 freaking episodes already. Crazy. 40 fucking episodes. Insane. Alright, well, I'm gonna kick you out. So you have a good night and a nice rest of your weekend. So bye, Lothar.
Bye, Triton. Bye, everyone.
Yeah, that was much longer than I expected. I expected that we would be doing like 2 hours or so. But that was okay. That was fine. I don't mind. I think I might go live in a bit again. But I need to eat something, definitely. That's definitely a thing that needs to happen. And I'm not sure if I will do that, but I kind of joined a charity event where we stream on our own individual channels. I kind of forgot about it, and that is this weekend. So I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe. So yeah, check out Twitter if you want to see that. And besides that, let me post the collection of our podcast streamcast thingy if you want to see all the other episodes. So yeah, that should be it from now. So yeah, for the next 4 years and 40 episodes, if we reach 100 one day, I go nuts. The group will still be around. It will still be kind of dead as it used to be the last few years. But hey, it's not like everybody was leaving the group. We still have almost 2,000 people. We have over 1,900 people in the group still. So over the last few years, we lost maybe 50 or so. I don't know. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you continue to enjoy what we do with our streamcast thingy here. And thanks again, Lothar. And yeah, that's about it. This night we will change to summertime. So that's gonna mess me up a little bit tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say anything about times because yeah. But we also started sooner today, so we keep the regular starting time for EST because they already changed 2 weeks ago. Alright, anyway, that being said, thanks for hanging out, and time zone appropriate greetings, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.